So the funny thing is, I keep waiting for a spot to start talking, but this just loops infinitely, so I don't really have one. So I'm just gonna turn it down. How's it going? Okay, my camera's gonna be jank to start because I forgot to fix it. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Configure. How's everyone doing? Let's fix this. Oh gosh, why is focus on auto? Let's make me a little warmer. Oh yeah, right. That's too much. That's the sweet spot. Okay. Let's shut this off. Let's shut it off. Okay. How's it going? Doing a project for my college class. I thought it would take maybe 30 minutes, over an hour, and in step 3 of 6. That's what college is, my guy. That feels about right. What's going on, Noah? It's good to see you, man. You said doing a college project, and that made me feel real old. Like, real old. I've known you, I don't know, you were probably like, what, less than 10 when I first met you and your family? Probably right around there. I don't know. You only have 1 semester of college left after this. Insert Matt Damon aging. The Matt Damon aging gif of him in Saving Private Ryan. Start going to the church at 9. Yeah, that tracks then. That tracks. Why is that like button at 1, you fake fans? Or listen, you tell him, Danliest. Also, what's up, Danliest and Kaz? Good to see you guys. Danliest, you missed my Epic Sax Guy intro. It was just me watching Epic Sax Guy for 5 minutes. How is your family, Noah? Your family was always, they're always good people. I appreciate them. Okay. So wait, this is YouTube. I can just rewind. Heck yeah. See. That's hot. Rewind time. Such a stupid. Why did they get him? That's so dumb. At 9, soonish to be 10, nieces and nephews. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. Because you or your sister and I forget the Badir. She's married to a Badir. I forget who it is. Ian. I don't know. But I know they had a Preston. Okay, yeah. I know they had a few kids right away, and then I know your other sister. She's just been popping them out. She's been going hard in the paint. Hannah 4. Yeah. Hannah's got 4. That's crazy. Yep, we know Caleb's got 2. Chloe's 3, soon to be 4. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so old. I'm so old. I talked to a guy for a dating app for a couple hours the other night, and neither of us texted each other after. I mean, that's probably good that, like, both of you realize maybe the like spark isn't there. Dang it, I want kids. I'll stay silent on that. My little monsters are just outside the door. I mean, they're fine people. No, they're not. They're actually terrible people, but they're fine small beings. But they just don't know how to be people yet. Last thing I'll say about myself, I assume no one here could possibly spoil it. I bought an engagement ring. Yo, let's go. My man. Dude, that's exciting. That's exciting. Congrats, dude. Oh, you can do them. I forgot you can do emojis. Oh, yeah, fire them off. That makes sense, because in Google Meet, you can do the same thing. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, my dude. The only interesting guys smoke pot. I've said for a while, if your personality and like, I don't know, if people recognize you as like the pot smoking person, yeah, you're not interesting. You're just not, I don't know, like, do better. We started dating in 8th grade. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I mean, I've known my wife for a long time. We started dating after high school, but that's crazy. Discord used to let you fire off emojis in chat, and they took that away. I don't know, are people just like spamming eggplants or something? Also, she's obsessed with sneak attack. Ah, a woman of culture, I see. You did pick the good ones. A woman of great taste and excellence. Oh, tell her congratulations. Tell her congrats. From me, you know, not just like someone says congrats, because I'm sure a lot of people have said congrats, but say Reed says congrats. Yeah, after you engage, the first thing should be, will you marry me? Then Reed says congrats. Or maybe switch them around. You can do it in either order. Oh, gotta get that timeline. Reed says congrats, will you marry me? That's the best. Okay, I was thinking for a little bit today that I haven't done a tier list in a while, but I also didn't really have one that I was like super, I don't know, I didn't have one that was like super excited to do, at least one that would like resonate. So I decided that I'm going to make a tier list. Oh, what all did I miss from the last stream? We 100% confirmed that Verity is Veronica. 100% confirmed. We confirmed that by having a coked out, like, psychotic trip with a stuffed owl, who we pledged our allegiance to, by the way. We swore fealty to this owl. And the owl said, "You're no longer called Verity. Verity is like a trash name. You shall be known as Veronica." And so we're Veronica now. Oh, but here's something interesting. Nerd actually chimed in Discord, I think the day after or something, and was like, in Overboard, one of the first things you learn is that Veronica's last name is or was Amersham. And I don't remember that at all. So it's like they weren't even trying to hide the fact that it was a prequel, I guess, which makes sense. They call it an Overboard game. Actually, I want to see if I can find that. That is, I never did watch that clip. She said it was like 16 minutes in, I think. Let's see if I can find that comment. Yeah. Like 17 minutes of the first stream. Okay, cool. So let's find... Wait, why doesn't it have my desktop? There's my desktop. Good grief. Okay. Let's find my playlists. Overboard. Nope, it went to the thing again instead of just the whole playlist. Why does it do that? Because I clicked the wrong button. Maybe that's why it does that. Okay, so we're going to go roughly right here. What happened? I don't know. Major Singh asked everyone to meet in the restaurant to talk about Malcolm. I looked in on your cabin, and there you were snoring away like a particularly attractive pig. And no one woke me? Believe me, we tried. I think this is when I took the sleeping pills. It was a pretty ugly scene. Clarissa convinced them all that you pushed your husband overboard, which, to be fair, you did. Oh, no. I won't take this lying down, she said, lying down. That's such a great line. You already did. Okay. All right, next day. Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Oh no, I made like the worst first day. Miss Villancy? Oh, Miss Amersham now. Mrs. Villansley? I'm Miss Amersham now. Yeah, let's do that. It says Mrs. Villancy on the form. That's welcome interesting. To America, Mrs. Villancy. Enjoy your stay. I don't think much of your miserable little country. America's not what I imagined. Sorry to disappoint. In you go. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I love that my time was 39 minutes. I did everything wrong. I literally just took the sleeping pills, got caught, and then thrown in jail. It's like the shortest amount of time I could possibly spend on a run. Why would she change her name back to Amersham? Oh, we can jump to the beginning of the game and just like see. Played. So, oh, it's Morphin time, dude. Mike's character and our favorite thing seems really. Let's do Overwatch. Okay. Where is game capture? Let's do. Let's see if there's something. The music sounded like Cuphead. I know. So it's based in 1939, I think. I want to. Oh, there we go. 1080 at 144. Is there an apply? Can I apply? Remember when you played Cuphead that one time? Yeah, and I got really frustrated. I did get really frustrated. Is there apply? Resume? Oh, okay. The chat's still here. Okay, so we're gonna begin. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935. Aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Villanzy's depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Villanzy set sail today for New York, accompanied by her husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumored to be in dire... Oh, I should read it like I'm an old-timey news announcer. The pair, once dubbed to be a charmed couple, are now rumored to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, lovebirds. I'm sure that name isn't foreshadowed. Yeah, I saw that too. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. Ah! What's up, Alana Fant? I streamed Cuphead and got real heated. Yeah. There's kind of like what you were saying last time. There's a couple games I want to go back to. God of War, not because I got heated, just I don't know, didn't grab me. And Hollow Knight. I'll go back to those two and stream them definitely. Oh, here's what's fun. I got Metroid Prime Remastered from the library, and I beat it in like 6 days. So I was very happy with that. I played it a lot. It's a really good game. It's actually funny though. There's a little bit of frustration that I didn't anticipate because I don't know if anyone's ever played the GameCube version. I'm dating myself a little bit. The GameCube version came out in 2002 and I pre-ordered that bad boy. I pre-ordered it from Best Buy. And so I had it day one. I still have it. It's in my media shelf in the other room. But the way the GameCube controls worked is that the left stick was moved. I thought you meant dating yourself, like dating yourself. Listen, you got to love yourself. If you're going to succeed in life, you got to love yourself. So I'm failing hard. But so the way that the controls worked in the GameCube version was the left analog stick was move, and then you like locked your character in place, and then by pushing like the left trigger, I think, and then you would move the reticule with the left stick as well. So it was kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a first person Resident Evil where like you could move or shoot, you couldn't do both. It was kind of wonky. It worked at the time, and they did some really clever things to make it feel less clunky. But what they used the left stick for, the C stick, was switching between beam types. So in Metroid Prime, there are 4 different beam types. You've got like your standard, I don't know, shooty one, the one that you get like from the very beginning. Then you get a wave beam, which is purple. You get an ice beam, which is white, and you get like a fire plasma beam, which is red. Back in the day when 3D camera controls were still being figured out. Yeah, I mean, the fact that this was their first controller with dual analog sticks. But the PS1 eventually got dual analog sticks, I think. I know it didn't launch with any, but I think it got 2 eventually. I don't know. The Nintendo does their own thing. I played the GameCube version after the fact, like 2010. You never finished it? It's a good game. It's a good game. So anyways, that's how you switch between beams in Metroid Prime, was the C stick, just up, down, left, right. Well, because in Metroid Prime Remastered, they give you an updated control scheme of twin stick, dual stick, you know, traditional first-person shooter controls right now. That means that the right analog stick can't be beam change. So the way you have to change your beam type in the remastered version, if you stick with this control scheme, is you hold down the X button and then you use the D-pad on the left side, up, down, left, right. That means you take both thumbs off your analog sticks in order to change your beam type. You're effectively just sitting there for, I don't know, half a second. And there's so many enemies in the game that can only be killed with a certain type of beam type. And it'll show up as like the color of beam that you have to use. So like the purple enemies need the wave beam to kill them and so on. But like there, as it gets later in the game, you get to these situations where like multiple versions of the same enemy will show up. So it'll be like, this is a beam enemy, this is an ice enemy, this is blah, blah, blah. So you're getting shot by all these different enemies of different types. You can only kill one at a time. And then you have to, mid-combat, change beams through a clunky sort of system. There's so many times the controls never felt good to me. Never felt good. And I thought like, man, it would be so easy if you could just remap it, like remap the X button. And then I can tell it to like, actually, if I'm holding down this button, let me use the right stick real quick to choose, you know, that way I can at least move. I can strafe. I just won't be able to like turn. But no, you really have no custom control options either. So, and you know what the left trigger is used for? Not like, I guess L, you know, the Nintendo's dumb. They do L and ZL. Well, like L, the little button, the little bumper button, or shoulder button, it does jump. It is a duplicate jump button, which is already mapped to B. So I don't know why they couldn't have just said, hey, hold down L use the right analog stick to switch between beams and then release L, and then you get your full controls back. Again, that's just like my suggestion in 5 minutes of thinking about it. So it became such a bother as the game went on that it really started like diminishing the experience for me. The game is still really good. I wish there was... did anyone play Metroid Dread? That game is super good, by the way. Metroid Dread is super good. But one thing that makes Metroid Dread really great is... Okay, this is not a spoiler, by the way, Dan. But Metroid Dread does a really good job of connecting the different areas of the game at the appropriate points. So if you think of Dread as the traditional 2D Metroidvania style game, and you're going through it, you have the item you need to unlock the area, blah blah blah, or you get through an area and then at the end you get the item you need to progress somewhere else. Well, Dread does a really good job of where you're around when you get that next item is an exit to take you to the place where you need to use it next. And so I know Metroidvanias, Hollow Knights, they have a lot of backtracking in the game. That's just part of the genre, and I get that. Dread did a really good job of making that feel a lot more flowy, to where you didn't have to stop, backtrack, something like that. You, of course, still could. It had great map design, great layout. It was so well considered. And if you played Prince of Persia Lost Crown, I felt it with that as well. That had such great map design and layout. This game tries that a little bit. It succeeds a little bit, but in a lot of ways, it's one of the complaints you will read most if you read some like remastered reviews is the backtracking, which that did not change from the original, by the way. When I was 14 years old and I was playing it, I didn't care about it so much. And even this, I was like, it's fine. The map's not huge. But there are times when you're not entirely certain on where to go. And so not having that kind of map layout where it's like, this is the next logical spot to progress to. And then you're looking at this giant map and you're thinking, I don't know where to start to look for the next thing. Because again, in Hollow Knight, it's kind of like, shadow obscured a little bit. And that just doesn't have that necessarily the same way. So it's tough. It's tough. There were like the few quality of life things I wish would be like, man, like this, they could have like really tweaked this a little bit. But overall, Metroid Prime Remastered, really good game. Really just like hit all the nostalgia buttons really, really well. A lot of the fights are still really strong. The enemy designs and the enemy variety is still really strong. And just like 3D exploration of a Metroid environment is, I mean, the environmental art and like art design overall, so good. It's so strong. Okay. I did mention I wanted to do a tier list. Again, this is, I didn't have like a subject in mind that I really wanted to tackle. So I was looking through the tier list website and I found one that I think is going to really resonate. Speaking of Metroidvanias, have you seen anything about Memories in Orbit? I don't even think I've heard of that game. Maybe. Memories in Norbit. Let me tell you how many times I've wanted to watch a live stream on the Steam page whenever I go to a Steam page. The answer is 0. I've never wanted to watch a developer do a live stream.
Sapling. Will you give back what you have been gifted?
Many generations ago.
Wow, those animations are clean.
A promise was made. But we could not keep our word. And now, they are gone.
Wow, these animations are stellar.
Soon it will be us.
This music's killer too. Yeah, dude, that game looks sick. That game looks sick. Yeah. Very positive so far. $20, that's a good price. It's a pretty decent price. I don't know who makes it. Doozy Dixie Mace? Dooz Dixie Mace? Shady part of me. I've never heard of this game. Nope, don't need to do that. Interesting. I'm pretty interested in that. Good animation, good music. Obviously the art is pretty unique. Which I'm always here for. I think it's a French studio. That was my guess too. That was my guess too. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Great. So I decided for my tier list, I wanted to do a tier list, again, that I think resonates with everybody, that people can just, this isn't meant to create controversy or create arguments online. But so what I decided is I'm going to do Stardew Valley character tier list maker. But this is based entirely off vibes because I've never played Stardew Valley. Shut up. Do you even know them? I do not. I don't know who any of these people are, but I know you guys do. This is all vibes, man. This is all vibes. So let's just jump right into it because again, I got a lot to say about this. This gal right here, I know her. Her name is Periwinkle. She looks like she could run like a farm to table potion shop sort of thing. I'm not very crazy. She's like trying a little too hard with the aesthetic, the purple hair, the kind of violet jacket, blazer sort of thing. I'm gonna put her in C tier to start. I'm gonna put her in C tier. This guy, I don't know, he kind of looks like a Chad to me. Like I think if you saw him in a movie, he'd be like, oh, that's the love interest. Meanwhile, there's some nerdy guy with glasses. We'll say this guy. Meanwhile, this guy's over here just being like, if only she knew how good I would treat her instead of this guy over here. Then yeah, I don't know. He's just not doing it for me. I think he tries too hard. The hair looks effortless, but I can tell he puts a lot of time into it. So D tier. This guy looks like a mix between Woody Harrelson and Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, and to be honest, I'm loving that. I'm not even looking ahead to see how he compares to other people because I want to kind of take each one independently. And so I'm going to put him in A tier. I'm going to put him in A tier. There's just something about his aesthetic. He could be G-Man from Half-Life. He could be blind. He could be anything. And just the fact that we can implant our own personality into this kind of vacant character, I think is very cool. This gal, she seems like she would report on the Ninja Turtles. She seems like she would follow them around and write articles about them. Not wearing the yellow, but I'm kind of getting that April vibe from her, which is pretty great. So that's B tier. This guy looks like a blacksmith But maybe his dad had the, like, he ran or started the blacksmith shop, and he's just kind of like, he was just kind of born into it, but he's kind of embraced it. You know, I don't think he dislikes what he's doing, but I do think that it's maybe not his first love. So I'm going to say B tier. B tier for the family vibes. This guy, I mean, blank slate. I look at him, I see Maximus from Fallout, and that dude is also completely vacant and has nothing to offer. I don't know. I just don't. He also like just looks like he has a different art style than everyone else. Like you've got these like Dragon Ball Z weirdos down here. I'm not comparing him. I said I'm not going to compare him. But he's D tier. This guy, he looks like a Jawa, but a mix of like Dark Knight from Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy as well. I don't know, man. He's kind of giving me the right sort of vibes. I feel like he's someone who would be like a little intimidating up front, and then he'd be your best friend in about 30 minutes. He'd either decide to be your best friend or he'd kill you within the first 30 minutes. I'm going to give him A tier. Okay. So this guy, if, again, I didn't look further ahead and maybe I should have. If I thought this guy right here was the embodiment of all this guy's the poster child of all the things I said about this guy. And so, I don't know. Part of what I said about this individual, I feel like needs to apply to this, but at the same time, this guy, okay, well, here, I think I just figured it out. This guy looks like he tries real hard to be cool. Every hair in place, the chiseled jaw, the little butt chin thing. I feel like he tries really hard to be cool. With this guy, it's effortless. He's like, I don't know, I just woke up. My hair just falls this way. What are you going to do? And he just oozes charisma, but not in a way that's not in a way that feels braggy about it. I don't know. I feel like this is the guy I would hang out with if I wanted a more social experience. Whereas maybe some of these other people I would hang out with, if I would be like, you're a good friend, I'm going to hang out with you. But this guy's more like, I want to go out and like meet people, see the town. You're always going to be attracting that energy. And I just kind of want to feed off it a little bit. I'm going to put you B tier. This gal, she's good. I can tell she is enjoying life. She's not out there to impress people. She's happy. Again, she doesn't need anyone else's approval. I like that she's just happy being her. I'm put her A tier. I dig the attitude. I dig the eyes. She looks honest to me. Grandma, she's giving me grandma vibes from Wind Waker, which was just okay. Like, her character was just okay. I had nothing against grandma. She gives me the tunic, which is a very grandmotherly thing to do. She's like, don't forget your jacket. And then she gave me my green tunic. So I'm gonna put her B tier, just middle of the road. I don't think that she's done nothing great, nothing wrong. This guy, there's nothing good about this guy. He's malicious. He's manipulative. Probably racist, I think. So I'm going to put him D tier right next to this guy. So they have to commingle. And I think it'll like piss him off a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put him between these two. So now he's really upset. Okay, Prospector Man. Mr. Prospector Man. Did you guys ever see the Ballad of Buster Scruggs? There is, he's played by Tom Waits, actually. He's a prospector. They shot this scene in Nebraska. He's a prospector who finds gold, and like the worst things happen to him, but he just kind of shrugs it off. And he doesn't even care about the gold so much, I don't think. It's been a while since I've seen it. But this guy gives me that sort of impression. He's just, leave me alone so I can whittle my stick. And I can mine for my gemstones. He's not gonna hurt you. He's not gonna help you. He is a completely passive, neutral individual. And I respect it. Top of B tier. This guy is definitely gonna sell me some crappy wares. He looks like he runs a improv troupe exclusively for Willy Wonka characters. I don't know. I get no good vibes from him. So I'm gonna put him in C tier because he and purple hair, I feel like they've got a similar sort of energy about him. Blue Santa Claus, A tier. I mean, I don't even have to explain that. I don't think. Seems like it's pretty obvious to me. Oh my gosh. This one looks like a character from Sunset Riders. And I am on board. Let's see which one. Where are they? Where's the character select screen? Well, everyone. Oh, okay. I mean, it's kind of like Billy. Everyone played Cormano because he had shotguns. But I mean, he's got to be like a Billy. I know he has darker hair, but he's got to be Billy. And Sunset Riders is an amazing game. He also looks like he could tell me everything about railroad steam engines. So I'm going to give him A tier. This guy, off-brand Mario, definitely works in the trades. Could be like a trash collector. Could be a construction worker. I know his collar's yellow, but he kind of looks like just a blue-collar guy. But again, he's just happy with his life. I feel like this guy would give you the coat off his back if you needed it, even if he didn't know you. The mustache, the kind of tousled hair, the hair tells me he works a hard day to provide for his family. Maybe they're not in the best economic situation, but he's just trying to do the best he can for his family. I don't know. That's probably S tier for me. I don't know. There's something about him. There's something about him. Maybe it's the Mario connection with me that's just tugging on my heart. But I feel like he's S tier. Okay, this gal, I can already tell you, this one ain't gonna jive with me. So in Sunset Riders, I didn't expect this to be so Sunset Riders focused. But there are okay, here we go. Okay, I can't even see it. Maybe nope. What is this resolution? I'm sure it's like native. Okay, here we go. So in Sunset Riders, you can go into saloons and replenish your health or something like that. And I feel like this gal, because when you go in to replenish your health, she comes out with you. Listen, I'm not saying what you do in there with her. You're only in there for a few seconds. I don't know. So what could be done? But she reminds me of that. This guy, Billy goes in, starts talking about steam engines, and then she's like, listen, just get out. Okay. If you're not going to be serious, you can get out. But she's also just working, It's the card she was dealt. She doesn't love the work she does, but gal's got to get by. C tier. This one looks like if if like Brian David Gilbert turned into a life of like private detective work. He's like, you know what? The Unraveled thing is over. Voice acting isn't really working out. I think it's time for me to become a PI. And I would read his case reports. I'm gonna say A tier. This guy, listen, he's wearing like a noodle strainer on his head. He's the kid who plays by himself and everyone thinks is really weird. And they're probably right. But there's also a little more under the surface there. I think he looks more interesting than he actually is, but he's not the eats dirt in the corner kind of kid. He might be better than that. B tier. She doesn't belong here. She doesn't belong here. I don't know how she got roped into this world with all of these adults, except for this guy. Maybe they have to go together. Maybe they're siblings. Yeah, she looks like her name is like Marmalade. And she seems like she could be one of those annoying Nintendo characters that always talks to you and just like interrupts the gameplay and with unskippable text. C tier. Remember, this is the purple tier. Small towns have children read. Yeah, but they shouldn't. They don't in Red Dead Redemption because Rockstar won't let you kill kids, which is probably for the best. Okay, how are we looking? We got about halfway through. Okay, we're good. This gal, I'm gonna be honest. She's got like the single braid off one shoulder. Oh, so does she though. These people look like they could be sisters. I was gonna say she reminds me of Tiffany because Tiffany also sometimes does like the single braid off one shoulder. Mostly like when she's like working or not, like she doesn't go out that way. So this is kind of more like casual Tiffany vibe. D tier. Haha, just kidding. I know you don't watch my streams, Tiff. I'm pretty sure Concerned Ape has a thing for redheads. There are a lot of them. How about that? Yeah, so I'm gonna say she's C tier, she's A tier. This is like an Anna Elsa sort of situation. This is Elsa. A little vacant. Again, her motivations maybe aren't as strong, or her characterization isn't as strong as Anna's here. So I think Anna's a little bit more relatable. I think you can get on board with her story more than you can hers. This dude looks like a Street Fighter character. I don't know what he's doing here. I feel like he's just going to be walking around like air punching, being weird. You remember that Vine where it's like that dude is just like punching and kicking at nothing in the air? He's like, you're going to get in trouble. And then like it cuts to the cops arresting him. That's what I picture this guy being. And he's a menace to society. D tier. This guy, again, have to go purely off of visual vibes, and he's purple, so he gets C. I think he was probably the Street Fighter before the events of this game. Okay, this guy. This guy looks like a cobbler. A cobbler or a tailor. The suspenders and the hat make me think he does very precise, fine, detailed work that maybe he doesn't get the enough respect for. You know what I mean? His artisan craft is not appreciated the way it should be. So A tier. This dude, Fat Aquaman. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. Is that just Poseidon? Is this Poseidon? I don't know. What's King Triton? What's his name? I mean, it's Triton, but like, what's his deal? I like how it cuts off his head. You just see his abs. I guess this works. It looks like fan art. Yeah, they gave him, all right, whatever fan art this is. They maybe went a little overboard with the ab work there. This one feels a little bit more legitimate. So let's see here. How does it compare? What are up with his specs? I know, dude. They're high and well defined. This is like one of those off-brand Five Nights at Freddy's like animatronics you would see at like an off-world, like an off-brand Disney World, Great Value Disney World sort of thing. So kind of creeps me out. C tier. And where his head was cut off? This one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's an aggressive torso shape. That is an aggressive torso shape. Not my Triton. This one. This is my Triton. The one that's clearly not even attempting to be a mermaid. Okay, let me put blacksmith guy before. Let me put you're okay, there you go. I feel like that's where I want it. Ooh, this guy. He's got a tragic backstory. He's loyal to somebody. He's loyal to somebody who doesn't deserve his loyalty. And it kind of eats him up inside that that he doesn't get the respect he deserves from this person he's kind of pledged himself to, kind of like a squire. He's got the eye patch, means he lost it in battle, probably serving someone, you know, some pompous aristocrat or you know, landholder who never actually held a sword in his life. I feel for this guy. Makes me a little sad. B tier. This gal's a hobbit. She literally is a human. She's a pumpkin turned into a human. Someone cast a spell on her and she sprouted up out of the ground next to a bunch of pumpkins. And then she saw the pumpkin, the first thing she saw, and it imprinted on her as her mom. So I think this is probably, she's like a pumpkin person. I'm going to say she has nothing to offer. Can we please? Please. There we go. This gal's giving me real like Kelly from The Office vibes. Kelly Kapoor. She might be great. She might be awful. This might be the hardest one yet to like assign a grade to. Because I feel like I could very easily go either way with her. She is wearing purple. I don't just want to throw her in the mid tier because I can't, because she doesn't speak to me in any way. But I definitely can't put her in A tier. B tier seems too high. I gotta do it. I gotta put her in C tier. And I don't even want her at the top of C tier. I want her down at the bottom next to Maximus here. This guy, however, he is bringing it. The bow tie, the glasses, the fact that they're blue glasses and they're kind of pushed down on his nose a little bit. He's like an Ace Attorney character. And I don't know. I kind of love this guy. I feel like his name would be something like Wilhelm, or I don't know. I get a good vibe from him. I have a feeling I'm not I'm not reading him correctly. I shouldn't be looking at chat. But I don't know. I kind of dig it. Maybe it's just people with like interesting facial features. Cuz like this guy's got the shades, this guy's got no face, obviously Santa beard, the goatee, the mustache. All these guys are clean shaven. They're getting like progressively less clean shaven until you get down to Aquaman Santa Claus here. Reed personally donates his entire salary to Amazon every month. I'll put him A tier. This guy sells you black market magic items that 100% don't work, and then when you go back to return them, he's not there anymore. He's the guy, if I'm equating this to sneak attack, he's the guy who kept pulling a fast one on Josh and like selling him garbage armor or stuff that like didn't work, and then Josh could never track him down again. And I kind of love that. Anyway, 100% correct assessment. Right behind Grandma. This gal will yell at me for getting too close to her yard, not being in her yard, but just too close. She's got the property lines completely mapped out. She's vice president of HOA. She can't even be full president. I feel like it's an honorary title. There's like, if we just let you do this, will you shut up and stop bothering us? She also looks like she power walks a lot. Yeah, sorry. You're D tier. You are behind. You're in front of the racist. You're in front of the racist. This is actually April O'Neil. I don't remember who I said last time April O'Neil was. I think it was maybe her. She follows the turtles around. But this is actually April O'Neil. So she's like the better version at her job, and so she goes before Fabio here in B tier. This guy, he's just a good old boy. This guy, he's your everyday sort of guy. He's the guy you get coffee with every day. Every time you see him, you struggle to remember his name, even though you're 90% sure that it's Connor. You're like, shoot, is it Connor or is it Christian or is it Duncan? But you're like 90% sure it's Connor, but you still wait for someone else to say his name around you before you call him Connor, even though you've had to do that 12 times before. But he's a good-hearted, doesn't hate anybody sort of guy. He'll pick up an extra shift for you at work, and you would do the same. Behind Fabio. This gal also April O'Neil. He definitely has a type. How the heck did he get the name Pierre? Oh, his name's Pierre? Oh yeah, not at all. Not at all. I don't see that. If I'm looking at a Pierre, I'm looking at this guy's a Pierre, but like the ornery French Pierre. I guess they're all French. The ornery like Parisian Pierre, the guy who's like, get out of my town. You don't belong here. You don't even speak perfect French? And he thinks his life is more tragic than it actually is. He seems like a trust fund kid who's like, my life is so difficult, but it's not. It's like the easiest thing in the world, and he's just looking for something to complain about. Purple tier. I know I skipped him. This dude is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's got the yellow hair. It's shooting straight up for some reason. He looks like he rides a skateboard. He looks like he rides a skateboard everywhere, despite the fact that no one thinks skateboards are cool but him, which I guess is kind of an endearing thing. The fact that he doesn't care. He's like if Marty McFly went Super Saiyan. He does ride a skateboard. This dude is like if Marty McFly went Super Saiyan. And honestly, that's bottom of B tier for me. Sorry, let's get back to actual person here. Like the ponytail. I like the big kind of like chunky bang thing. That's nice. The all one color palette, it's not doing it as much for me. It's like she really committed to that one thing in high school and just kind of made it her personality. You know, there's those people you see after you graduate a few years later and you're just like, oh, you're still doing the ironic t-shirts, huh? Okay. I don't dislike her. She just kind of seems like she goes her own way a little bit. But you're going above Super Saiyan McFly, but behind the shady salesman. Man, I only have one S tier. This is probably accurate. Like, it's probably where it needs to be. But yeah, that's crazy. This gal, flamboyant, show off, thinks she's better than everybody else. She's like this person. She's like this Karen, but with money, like actual money. Where this gal is like just assumed authority with nothing, with no claim to it at all. Which makes me actually kind of dislike her even more. Like this gal, maybe you could call her self-motivated, but she's just awful. This gal, she might just be awful. She might just be awful. Bottom of D tier. Sorry, Sandy. This guy looks like he plays Klonoa all day. Or like a Escape from Monkey Island character. I don't know. He just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Probably related to this gal. Maybe there's brother and sister sort of things. He's like Lucas from Earthbound. And no one likes Lucas. Top of D tier. This guy I can't wrap my head around. There's something about him. He's both alluring and infuriating. He's got like the swoopy hair. I guess hair's kind of like mine. He's got a monogrammed jacket, which I do not like. Oh no, he's wearing a collared shirt and a open zip hoodie? Nah, my guy, that ain't it. A collared shirt and a hoodie, a full zip? No. You have purple hair, so you go in the purple tier. Right behind Margarine here. What did I call her? I think I called her something with M. This guy now looks like an actual miner, actual prospector, and I love him. I feel like he's the guy who wears... I don't hate the color purple, I don't think. Female Stardew fans are wailing and gnashing their teeth. This, really? Okay. No, this guy, he seems awesome. He seems like he sleeps... I don't know if these are them, but he sleeps in like the full onesie red pajamas with the butt flap that's hanging open. He probably only has like 2 teeth and one of them's fake. I don't know. I kind of love this guy. He seems like he would be crazy. He seems like the, you guys seen Wild Robot? The beaver in the Wild Robot, the one who's always working on the cutting through the biggest tree in the forest. He seems like he's a crazy conspiracy theorist who like, he wears the tinfoil hat. He lives out of society because he doesn't want to be converted, infected sort of thing by society and capitalism and all that stuff. But at the end of the game or the end of the movie, you realize that he was like right all along, and we shouldn't have been calling him crazy, and we shouldn't have dismissed him. He's S tier. He's S tier behind off-brand Mario. And then there's this guy. He's got purple hair. He looks shady AF. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I appreciate about this guy. He seems like some sort of law enforcement, which tells me he has like a god complex. If you look like this and you're in law enforcement, it's because you want an excuse to hurt somebody. I mean, he might as well just have a mask over his face right now. So, again, I don't want to just like fall into conventions and put him in purple tier. I'm going to put him in top of D tier, though. He could be super interesting, or he could be the worst person in the world. I don't know. I'm drawn to him. Like art I don't understand. I might print him out and put it on my wall and stare at it to try to understand. He's even got shifty eyes. Or do the eyes follow me? I feel like the eyes kind of follow me. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit. D tier. All right. That's where we land. Yo, what up, Oz? All right. This is it. Mario and Prospector, S tier. Everyone else, these people, very interesting. I'd love to learn. I'd love to just sit next to them at a bar or in a tavern and learn more about them. These people, I wouldn't avoid on the street, but I wouldn't go out of my way to I wouldn't go out of my way to befriend them. These people I talk bad about at work. Or I question the value they bring to a place like an office or a sort of workplace environment. These people, I would quit my job to avoid being around. So, I think that's where I land. Holy crap, we've been talking for over an hour. Couple of wildly bad reads, but for the most part accurate. Oh, nice. I think that's probably a plus, you know, like a good job to Mr. Ape. If he's able, I don't know if he does the art for everything too. I think it's just a one man show. But if he's doing all these character designs too, I feel like he's doing he's doing a pretty good job of like conveying characterization just through pixel art. Not easy to do. Okay, let's play some Expelled. Okay, we're playing Expelled. Wait, why is desktop not there? We're playing Expelled. I have one thing I want to do at the very beginning. I want to go get that statue. Hold up, we're playing games in this stream? I know. Listen, I apologize. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, we're good. I want to go to Mulligatawny's. I want to get that statue, like that desk paperweight thing. I want to go to the classroom and get the ball of yarn. And then I'm going to the cellar. I am committed to figuring out what is going on with that cellar. No. I hit begin again. I meant continue. Okay, I don't have to do the whole thing. We get to see like 5 times a year. Oh man, that like upright base. Okay, so that's a good question. Dan, what's up with the ball of yarn? Let's just go here. We'll go to Ira's classroom. It's 9:47. Oh. I didn't realize it picked up. I thought I'd have to restart. Yeah. So that's so loud for me. So loud for me. Okay, so there's a ball of yarn in the teacher's classroom, and we figured out that if you're in the tunnel, you can go to the or if you're in the cellar, you can go to that cellar door where there's a railing, tie a piece of that yarn to the railing, and then you'll always have a way back. And so it prevents you from getting all turned around and lost in the tunnel. And I know how to get to the door. The last time I did it, I just kind of like somehow brute forced my way to it. You turn left and then you just keep walking. You don't take any other exits or passages. You just keep walking. And it eventually took me to the door of the cellar door, and then you tie it, and then you can go back and find the wall. I thought I could use my field hockey stick to break down the wall. That did not work. So the only thing I've found thus far where they've specifically called out the weight and heft of it is Miss Mulligatawny's desk paperweight thing. The sewer priest, he's goated, but he's secondary for me right now. I do want to figure out what he and Mulligatawny have going on, why he knows she's an atheist, what their connection is, something like that, why he's kept in the sewers. But yeah, my main objective right now is get the yarn, get the paperweight, go to the cellar. So I'm just going to reset. I'm going to reset to 7:30 because I don't know what I was doing and it's already 9:30. And begin to say again from the beginning, persistent data will not be erased. Great. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed we're still only at 1 like. Yeah, good grief. Oh, something's nasty lurks beneath. Everyone knows the horrors of war, but do you know the horrors that lurk below the surface of the survivors? New research snooping through Matron's files has revealed several students marked as AROM at risk of mania. This is a condition resulting from unresolved war trauma, the loss of a brother or father returning scarred. Look out for each other, girls, and watch for the warning signs. Verity, Veronica Amersham, scholarship hopeful, or closet sociopath? So, Verithary Amershlam. Today's the day you bitch the bullshit. You bite the bucket. Bit the bucket, bite the bullet. I don't know.
And then she swung her stick right into the glass.
Curse you. And then she falls. Skolasheeeeep.
Bye.
Did my filth book get swapped with death as a door? Oh, right. Right, that was one thing we figured out too, is we had a book under our pillow of like really nasty things we read about people. Not nasty as in like, you know, sexual or anything, but nasty is just like, I hate this. It's like a burn book from Mean Girls. And so there's another book in that place. It's called Death is a Door. So I'm gonna take my hockey stick. I'm gonna throw it out the window, the bonker in the head. Sails through the open window. The little whack. And then I'll go to the library. Library's tall shelves, built-in casters. Must be centuries worth of reading. Browse the books. Nothing famous on any of the shelves. Death is a door. The dust jacket of Death Isidore is loose. Way too big for the notebook that's hidden inside. My filth book! How on earth did it end up here? Got it. Read my filth book. I flick hungrily through the pages, relishing in all the nasty gossip and juicy details I've recorded. Luisa's father is a lord. Right, we did know that. I saw this written on a note. There's an old fireplace behind the tapestry of a water carrier. Yep. Fifi keeps a key to the cellar in her shoe. Oh, these are all things we've learned. Like, as players. That's interesting. I overheard Tara murmuring to Kathy. Or Katie. I feast on every last scrap of information like a vulture. And best of all is this. Fifi told Luisa she's Belgian? Can I really use that information to, like, wield over her? The rose window said to have power. Mrs. R's compass belonged to her. Yeah, I got all these. I overheard Fifi tell Luisa this. I'd forgotten all about it. So that's actually... Jeez. That's actually new information. I slide the book safely into my pocket. Is Natty not really called Natty? Oh, what are... These are so... It was Fifi who sent Luisa to meet me. School chaplains. Okay, there's a lot of things up here. Can I actually see these? Like, is there a place where I can see this information? I wish there was, like, a journal of some kind, like something that I could access, but it's fine. Leave the library. Oh, get out of here. Cripes. Verity? I'll shove her out the window. This'll keep you quiet. I give her a hard shove towards the opening, but she drops where she stands, catching her head as she falls. Ah! Can I keep trying? Nice to get a bit more daylight in here. Alright, I'm gonna leave. So now I'm going to the classroom. Door is sealed, but I can just go inside. Miss Ira keeps the bookshelves piled with dusty tomes that are never opened. It's quiet as a tomb. There's no one here. The desk. I feel extra balls of wool on Ira's desk. Steal one. I'll grab a ball of wool and stick it under my dress, out of sight. What did we learn that I missed? I literally just started, nerd. So you're right there with us. Leave Mrs. Ira's room. Now I go to Mulligatawny's den. Pregante. Ken Ugit. 36 plus 2 weeks. Pregnant? We have been chatting for an hour. I did a tier list. Door's closed, but I can't hear anything. I barge right in. Shove the door open and march in. Miss Mulligatawny's study is a place of dead quiet. It's her throne room and her sanctum. I tiptoe. In the corner of the office is a stuffed owl on a perch. It shoots me an evil glare. The owl's desk. The stuffed owl is filled with cocaine. Or something. They didn't say it was cocaine, but it was probably cocaine. The owl's desk. Like, I have no idea which kind of decisions she takes. There's a skull-shaped paperweight and a pen. Take the paperweight. Paperweight is some kind of animal skull, firmly screwed into a block of wood. This thing is seriously heavy. Why does she have cocaine? Listen, there's a lot of stuff we don't know about her. She's an atheist. Her husband died at war. She's got cocaine stuffed into a stuffed owl. You know what I mean? The drugs seem to be more hallucinogenic, which is not accurate to cocaine. Well, that's true. But what if that's the stuff that Luisa had? She's got a whole sewer priest in the sewers? Yeah, what if that powder is the stuff that Juliana knows her hallucinogenics. The powder is the same. Yeah. Might be onto something there. All right, go to the chapel. Rich tapestries. Get to the one with there you are. Oh, I'm gonna beat you over the head with my paperweight. I know you're Belgian. Fifi pokes me in the shoulder. I've been looking for you, rat. If I'm a rat, then you're a snake. Snakes eat rats. So I waited in the quad to catch you. But you sneaked around me. Snuck. Don't curse at me. You and I, we have important business. I don't have time for this. You will give what time you have to me. I don't care what you want. I'm not listening. I think you know what I want. You will give me herpes. I know what you did. Oh, okay, let's do it. I know what you did to Louisa. What did I do? A friend a hockey-playing imbecile? A sister with her rhetoric, her essays, and of course her French. I'm the model friend. And you? You're the perfect goat for the scaping. Reed, stop. I'm trying to drink hot chocolate. Listen, she wants my herpes. That's not a phrase. Of course it is. I'm in sixth form. I know everything. Ooh. Craig filled us in on all these British terms. So I feel like I've just got a whole different understanding for this game. It is simple. You will leave the school tonight and you will never come back. And when the play comes, I shall be Hermia and you will be in the gutter. Oh, I forgot to do her accent. I've been forgetting accents this whole time. With that, she swivels and stalks away, nose raised to the rafters. Natty slips in through the doorway, yawning to herself. There you are, you rogue. You were not in the room when I awoke. You have been wandering, I fear. Gosh, can I please leave this conversation? Yeah, whatever. I bite my tongue and don't shout anything nasty at her, which is pretty heroic of me. Can I... Granny, you are going? You will get into trouble. I just want to... I just want to talk about the tapestries. Natty's sitting here quietly in a pew to the back. Fifi is already too. The rich tapestries. I stare at each one with some detail. Great. Girl carrying water. Let's go. Can I not do anything because... Clicking the door button makes me leave, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to leave the conversation, not leave the room. Maybe because they're there? What am I going to do? I feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, you are being watched. Who's in the quad? Miss Lemon? Susan? Who's in the sand? Just Sal. Can I go to the grounds? I can. I really don't care about my hockey stick in this playthrough. I just want to get into the cellar. Oh yeah, Bridget's still unconscious in the library. Alright, I'll go to the sand. I feel like I haven't done enough in the clinic area yet. Even from the outside, the strong smell of disinfectant makes this a difficult place to be. I'm not really supposed to be here. The sand is for girls who are ill. I barge in. Who's there? Oh yeah, she's a hypochondriac. Who's there? Verity? Is that you? Don't tell anyone I'm here. Who am I going to tell? Oh. Are you alright? No, not really. Oh, what are you doing in here anyway? You don't look sick. I'm really ill. No, you're not. I feel like that makes her incredulous. You're an actress. Good one, I hope. I don't think you're really trying. If you want to convince them you're sick, you have to look miserable. That's what they're really afraid of. Not girls getting sick. Girls getting so miserable they tell their parents they don't want to come back. Oh, that's interesting. How do you manage to get in here so often? I could tell you my secret. Okay. But it's a secret. Okay. I mean, usually, if you bring that up, you're offering something that's like, hey, if you this, then this for me. You know, a quid pro quo. You must be really bored in here. Pretty bored. I mean, I get by, annoying matron. And it's better than doing gym. But still. Shouldn't you be in chapel for the service? I'm keeping you company. That's nice, but you'll get into trouble. What's actually wrong with you? No one seems to know. It's in my stomach. And it's not, fair. It's not fair. Are you very sore? It's awful, Verity. I feel like I've been in the trenches. Don't you ever want to get out of here? I mean, sometimes, and I do sometimes, and it's worse out there. So I come back. Alright, goodbye. Ow! Oh shoot, I didn't actually want to do that. Oh my word, what are you doing? I'm gonna take the monthlies chart. There's a long line of small boxes, some shaded. Why are you reading that? Is there something wrong with you? I can't. Wait, what's her name? Sally. Piffle? Fipple. Elemento-P. Fipple is shaded for the last box in the row. Okay, so she's not pregnant. We should have asked her about Louisa. I'm not crazy about asking people about Louisa. I just don't like... I don't know. I just don't like getting myself too close to her. Even though everyone, I guess, tries to implicate me anyways. I don't know what... I don't want to know what they use this for. Something else. Medicine cabinet. Matron keeps serious medicines in a wonderful glass-fronted cabinet. She gets them mixed up in the pharmacy in the village. They're colorfully labeled with crisp little labels like jam. Unlock the door or something. I'll look at the bottles. Salicylic acid, carbolic acid, cod liver, arsenic, chloroform, usual sorts of things. Okay. If I leave now, I should be able to get... Try not to die. Thanks, Verity. If I might be able to get to the chapel. And this is still a little early. I'll go to the grounds. Take the shtick. School is built on miles of blah blah blah. We've already read this. The shoes. She's out cold. The rose bushes. The bushes have been totally ravaged by Luisa's fall. The hockey stick is lying amongst the broken glass. The stick. Got a little blood on it now. Take it. I'll pluck a rose. I don't know why. I never have, though. Alright. Stay right there, Louisa. I'll get someone. I won't. Okay. Man, it's gotta be close. Okay, cool. Everyone leaves by the time I get there. I missed assembly completely. I hope no one noticed. Now, let me go to the cellar. Perfect. Ladder descends into darkness. Halfway down, the rungs disappear. I drop the last few feet into the cold stone floor. Can't even see where I came down from now. Someone has stacked up cardboard boxes. All right. Just want to get the thing. School handbooks. Take a copy. Front page is torn out. Check another. Keep looking through. Tear out a page. Great. What is our goal in the cellar? Did we get the paperweight? We have the paperweight. I want to break down that wall. I want to Ronald Reagan, Ivan Gorbachev, tear down this wall. It's like a maze down here. All right. Hello? Passage opens in a wire tunnel, left to right. You turn left. Follow the tunnel right. Must go all the way under the road or something. Somewhere in the distance, flapping wings. Great. Keep walking. Oh, wow, I got there fast. This dead end isn't a dead end, but a staircase leading up to a door. A way out, brilliant. The arch brick tunnel leads away from the foot of the stairs into the darkness. I felt like I got there faster than last time. Tie something to the banister. The ball of red... The hell's paperweight. A ball of red wool. I loop the woolen thread around the banister rail and pull it tight. Now I can explore the cellar without losing my way. Go back down the tunnel. This is my lifeline now. I spool out more yarn behind me as I go. The main tunnel is in front of me again, leading off in both directions. Okay, I'll turn left. Spool out more yarn behind me. Tunnel continues straight on, and there's another opening on the right. I'll just keep going straight. I don't want to take any turns if I don't have to, because then it'll be easier to come back, follow the yarn, and then know I just need to take turns. There's a wide, straight tunnel. The walls, I know about the walls. Keep going. Passage opens to a wider tunnel left and right. I'll turn left if I gotta. There are crates here. There's like wine bottles in here, right? I worked the lid loose. Books! It's full of books! Alright. I'll pocket one. Pull out one of the books at random. Lady Petticoatsbury and the Dreadful, Awful, Simply Quite Nasty Day by Sir J.W. Pigeonhole. Maybe Bridget will be interested. Ooh, maybe not, because I kind of knocked her unconscious. Follow the thread, winding it in as I go. So if I turn left there, then I need to go straight. The red thread is caught in the corner and disappears off to the right. So I walk past the opening. The tunnel bends to the left here. Wait, I heard something. I peek around the corner. I tilt my head to peek around the corner. Can't see anything. Follow the tunnel left. Tunnel carries on with a smaller passage leading right. I walk past the opening. Tunnel turns a corner to the left. I continue left. If there's no other options, I continue. Oh, that was in the game. I was like, what on earth was that sound? My foot hits something in the dark and goes skittering loudly across the floor. This is a dead end filled with bottles and crates stacked to the ceiling. There's that sound again. Look at the bottles. Chinchilla del Diabolo. It's the devil's chinchilla. Several bottles are full, but several are empty. Wine. I know the school had a wine cellar. Pick up one of the full bottles from a crate. Follow the thread back. And now I'll need to take a left. The corner leads back around to the right. The red thread is caught on the corner and disappears off to the right. Yeah. Once I get through this winding part, then I take a right. Or a left, because, yeah, it was on the right before. There's a low opening on the wall to the left there. The red thread disappears off into the darkness in front of me. I peer into the opening. I wonder what they keep down here. The red thread disappears off into the darkness in front of me. I turn left. I spool out more yarn behind me as I go. The roof is higher here. The murmuring voice grows louder. Keep going. I spool out more yarn behind me as I go. Passage opens wide and out into a wider tunnel left and right. The echoing voice is very close now. It says left or right. I can only go left, though? I'll listen, I guess. Definitely a voice. I can hear it pausing for breath and starting again. Oh, okay, now I have both options. I'll turn left. There's an elbow bend to the right. The voice is clearly audible. It's intoning something over and over. I'm going to follow the thread back, because I don't want to go talk to the sewer priest. The opening I emerged from earlier is now on my right, then that means I go straight. The red thread is caught in the corner and disappears off to the right. Walk past the opening. This is a low, straight tunnel. A face looms up to me out of the gloom. Ah! Is this an old painting on a wall? Or is this an old painting hung on a flat patch of wall? The distant murmuring grows a little quieter. Again, I've already been there. Actually, this is something about, like, Saint Dauphine or something, right? Some old woman. She looks about as evil as anyone could look. Yeah. The plaque below reads, Matilda Dauphine. Just don't lose the end of the thread. I'll look closer. I peer closer and the woman in the painting glares at me with a front. Her clothes look about 100 years old. She's carrying a book in one hand and a cane with the other. Keep going. I spool up more yarn. Passage opens into a wider tunnel left and right. Listen. Murmurs indistinct but rhythmic, like low breathing. Alright, I turn left. I don't feel like this is how I got there last time, but we're just... Oh! We did it. Let's go, baby. Alright, tunnel ends abruptly in a blank stone wall, like it's been bricked up. On the wall, someone has stenciled, Danger, do not pass. Examine the wall. I run my fingers over the bricks. A few are definitely loose. I push a loose brick. This slides. The brick drops away into the void behind the wall. Alright, this is it. If it's something lame, I'm going to be so mad. I've spent so much of my energy thinking about this wall and how we can get in here. A stale smell emerges. Smash down the wall with something. The owl's paperweight. I whack and whack and whack with the owl's paperweight, but it does no good. What else do we need? Smash it down with something else. Try the hockey stick again. I whack and whack and whack, but it does no good. Let's try something else. Lady Petticoatsbury. I whack and whack and whack with the book, but it does no good. Something else. A bottle of wine. It does no good. Oh, that's so frustrating. I thought we had it. I thought we had it, chat. I thought this was it. What else could it possibly be? Man, what else could it possibly be? Look through the hole. Only darkness. Can't see anything. I listen. I put my ear to the hole. There's sounds like sighing. Constant and quiet. I gotta leave it. Can you take any tools from the garden shed? I don't remember. Yeah. Even with even when the gardener was gone, I felt like it was only just small stuff like gloves and shears and stuff like that. There wasn't a shovel or like a sledgehammer or something. I don't think. Whatever's behind here is behind here for a reason. Oh, that's frustrating. The opening I emerged from earlier is now on my right. Red thread is caught on the corner and disappears. I might as well just keep going straight. I might as well just get all of the exploration out of the way so I know exactly what I'm working with if I ever need to come back down here. For a moment, I think the tunnel ends here. Then I make out a smaller opening cut into the left wall. A distant echo fades away again. The tunnel carries on with a small passage leading right. I keep going straight. I don't know, man. Tunnel continues straight on, and there's another opening on the left. I can't go any further. I've run out of wool. Oh, boy. I can't drop it. I can't drop it. That sounds like a terrible idea. Well, the path before is on my left. I'll turn left. Tunnel's a little lower and continues into the gloom. Woof. Okay, follow the thread back. Bummer. Man, I'm really just getting, like, kicked in the pants in this cellar run. Follow the thread. Follow the thread. I'm back by the painting. It's staring at me. The murmuring grows louder. The red thread of darkness, blah, blah, blah. It's a great plan. This was the best plan we've had. I felt like every stream and every playthrough we've done has kind of led to this moment. We've explored all of the locations really thoroughly. I feel like we have a really good grasp on motivations and characterization and stuff like that. The only thing we really don't have a good idea on is what's behind that wall and the sewer priest. Obviously, there's a lot of dots still to connect, but I feel like we have a much better idea of those other things. Follow the thread. All right. Man, maybe I can steal more balls of yarn. I don't know. Ceiling of this tunnel disappears. Blah, 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 blah. Follow the thread. Maybe I'll go to the shed since that guy is probably not there anymore. And maybe I can just do another quick examination of what tool options he has there. Tunnel continues straight on. There's another opening on the left. Red thread disappears. Follow the thread. I think this is probably going to take me to the cellar door. Like, within like a room or two, I mean. Red thread appear. Follow the thread. I feel like this should be it. Nope. Okay. Follow the thread. And it even takes a long time just to get there. It is. Okay. Tunnel stretches back. Retreat to the daylight. Drop the ball of wool and hurry back upstairs. So don't waste another second before opening the latch and rushing out of the door. Ah, that's much better. It is 11:12. There's... Ooh, who's at the grounds? Well, pretty much everybody. Alright, I'm going to the pot shed. Gardener's shed is tucked out of sight from the main school. I try the door. Door is padlocked. Oh, right, I had a paper clip or a something. I should have got that from the sand. I knock on the door. I look through the window. Seems to be empty. Can I not just break it down? Sand's there. I can go to my room and get that safety pin thing. That should be good enough. Hurry to my room, close the door, collapsing back against it. I do just need... the matron's gonna find me soon, so I do just need to try and get out of here. I'll stash the stick. Stick it under Nat's bed. I can peer under her bunk? Maybe I can nab that tin of fruitcake she's got hidden under her bed. I know she's got one. She talks to it at night when she thinks I'm asleep. And my hockey stick, of course. I better leave the stick there for today. Reach right under. What are you doing, Verity? There's nothing here but spiders. That's better. Our bunks. Climb up my bunk. Mr. Snuggles is here. Grab Mr. Snuggles. Who's the squashiest? Snuggles? I pick him up and squeeze him. He's the squishimiest. Sluggy Slug. A note from Louisa is still pinned to his tummy. I unpin the note. I pocket it. Wait. Okay, I do have the safety pin. Jump down. And I leave. Now let's get... Oh, man! Will's back? Alright, I'll at least see what my options are. I slip quickly over to the potting shed. I try the door. The door opens easily enough. I step inside. Gardner looks up as I come in, frowning prettily. Miss. I'll talk to him. Nice shed. Nice tools. It does me all right. You know, there's a girl lying in your flower bed. Don't think there is. The bushes are all smashed up, that's true, but there's no one in there. Did you know about Luisa's condition? Her condition? So she is... He gulps and blushes. I mean, she is... So it is yours. I mean, well... I'd rather think it must be. Oh. Okay, we already knew this, but I'm glad we just... got him to admit it. So that's nice. If you know what I mean. Tell me everything. Well, no, I mean... I can't tell you. It's just like... the bees and the... I've simply got so much to learn. Hey, miss. Happen you do and all. Oh, I can blackmail him. I wonder if Miss Mulligatawny knows about Luisa's situation. About your part in it. Now then. I'm sure she doesn't, and that's the best, I should think, don't you? I might tell her. Unless what? Oh, this is interesting. This is not how I expected this run to go. How do you take the helm? Is there a take the helm button? Is this Commander Anders? You're gonna help me. Help you how? Just one kiss? Oh, focus, Veronica, focus. Do you know Fifi Vaudeville? The French one? I knows her. But what's she got to do with anything? She's the one who made Louisa jump. How could she do it? To hurt her friend and hurt a child. It's inhuman. He doesn't say his H's. She hates you for what you did. I don't think so. Do you remember which of the 3 streams Take the Helm was in? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the first one. She was jealous of you and Louisa. I'm just saying she's evil because she is. She's Belgian, really, you see. Come to the prize giving this afternoon. You're honest. If you say Fifi did it, everyone will believe you. Look, I ain't attacking anyone. I won't do that. I'll talk to Miss Mulligatawny then. Oh, come on now. I'm not the one who fooled around. His expression becomes a hard line. It's like that? She's your enemy as much as mine. She tried to ruin the woman you love. Help me get rid of her for good. Or else I talk. Miss Fifi, then. I understand you. You better be going now. I'll be there. And in a chapel, too. I'll be crossing myself. He looks unhappily aside. Shelves of clutter. What do we got here? Okay, he's got a spade. I mean, sometimes that's just like a tiny little triangle on a handle. Other times it's like a big hole, you know, on the end of a longer stick, so you don't have to be hunched over on your knees or something. Seriously, well, I don't feel bad for Will. He impregnated a student, you know? So I don't necessarily feel bad for him, because he kind of got himself into this situation, but I feel he's just too stupid. He's too stupid to be, like, angry at. I wonder if he finds anything here. Don't touch! There's a lot in here that'll hurt you. On the lower shelf is a green metal helmet. No, I don't need to do that. I do feel bad for Louisa. That's true. Do something else. Okay. I leave. Wait, who's here? Will's there. Wait, so he leaves and I can just stick around? Door's locked. Pick the padlock with safety pin. We still need to get Susan or Nat to vouch for us. The thing with Nat has passed. I think that ship has sailed because it's so late in the day. And I honestly don't know. I don't know what I can do with Susan. She's obviously like, she looks up to me a lot or views me as kind of like a big sister sort of thing. But I don't know. I don't know what I would need to do to get her to vouch. I might have to take my hat off. It's just popping the headphones off. Just slightly too much and hurting my ears. That's better. The rain thrums restlessly on the roof. Shelves of clutter. Take something off the shelves. Flower pot? No. Lift up a bit of guttering. Guttering? Garlic bulb. Shears. No! That's not what I wanted. I don't think there's anything there. Miss Lemon's up there. Oh, I think Bridget's here. Bridget's in the sand. Yeah, then I can't go there. Trying to find anything online about how you get past the wall and I'm finding nothing. Oh, interesting. That is not what I would have expected. Okay. What are my options here? Is Natalie in the room? Natty is in the room. Okay. Maybe there's an option with her that I can take. Although I'm pretty sure the matron's gonna come grab me before all this anyways. Ronnie, dear. Your name is really Natasha Voronskaya? You think I'm lying to you? You think I have dark secret, yes? You're always saying you do. Darling Verity, you are right. I have dark secret. And my name is not my name. But you must never tell. Ooh, maybe I can be like, listen, if I'll never tell if you vouch for me. Not that you can't get past it, but I can't find anyone talking about it at all. Oh, okay. Time to be going. No! No, 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 no. The door to the room slams open. Oh, no! We had something. We had something. Aha. Amersham, I think you need to explain yourself to Miss Mulligatawny. In her office, Miss Fifi told me how she found Louisa in the bushes below the window. And Fifi is quite sure Louisa said you did it before Louisa passed out. That's what Fifi says anyway, and I believe her. You rotten, stinking devil child. To the tower.
Believe it.
She pretty much lifts me off the ground and out the door. Can I just, like, elbow her in the face? Give her the people's elbow? I've been sent to the tower. Who's all here? Oh, it's just the three of us. There's gotta be a way that I can, like, use my information from the sewer priest or from the cocaine owl in my conversation with Miss Mulligatawny. Miss Amersham for you, ma'am. This is the wildcat who pushed young Louisa Hardcastle out of the window this morning. You're certain Amersham is guilty? Certain. Fifi says Louise told her so herself, if you see what I mean. I'm going back to look after Miss Louisa now. I very much hope all is well with her. The door slams behind me like the Java trap. What are you doing with that? Oh, the paperweight. Forgot I still had that. She snatches the paperweight from my hand and slams it down on the desk. So, Miss Amersham, do you have something you wish to tell me? I don't know which option to do. Like, let's get straight to the point. Makes me wonder if, like, I can just be direct with her and be like, I know you're an atheist. I know you got coke in your owl. But if it's like Fifi convinced Louisa to jump, I don't have any hard proof of that. I just have people who would be willing to lie for me. And honestly, only one person. Let's just do it. Let's get straight to the point. You want to expel me for this even though you know I didn't do it. But you don't have any evidence to satisfy the education board. Go on. You know Louisa jumps. You must know or else you'd be much less calm than you are now. But if you don't blame someone, it'll look bad for the school. Interesting. There's no point in me appealing to your sense of honor. And she's not going to blame Fifi. Because Fifi's the good girl. All that stuff. Louisa's family is royalty, kind of. So I think I'm just going to... And give me till the pride's giving does nothing. I don't have enough evidence to... or time to do anything with that. There's no point appealing to your sense of honor. Well observed. The real villain here is someone else. I'll prove it to you. That's interesting. The owl thinks this over slowly. All right, Verity. Surprise me. You haven't the prize giving to convince me you're worth saving. Fail, and you will be expelled. Now, off you go. And do not forget to pack. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I understand you don't believe in God. The owl stiffens sharply like she's been jabbed with a trident. Where did you hear such disgusting filth? Of course I am Christian. My position here would be untenable if I wasn't. I was a missionary in Africa even. I don't want to hear about this again, do you hear? Why is the chaplain living in the cellar? Chat, the run isn't dead. The run's not dead. I don't know what you're talking about, Verity. What a curious imagination. I met the chaplain in the cellar. What on earth were you doing in the cellar? It is extremely dangerous down there. Not if you have a ball of wool. Solves all your problems, actually. Not to mention, locked. Why does he live down there? Because the school requires a chaplain by law. And I require this school not to have him. This is an awkward but effective compromise, and I don't want to hear another word about it. I'll show her the note. Louisa sent me this. Yal peers at the note. Verity, this note is less than convincing. You know Louisa was up here, right? Yes, Verity, but this note of yours is not from Louisa. Louisa does not have elegant, delicate handwriting. Louisa Hardcastle writes like a girl who can hit a hockey ball at 20 miles an hour. They don't use miles an hour in England, especially not in 1922, or whenever this is. She'd manage about one word on a piece of paper this size. I can only assume that you wrote it. I hurry back onto the stairwell. No option to follow up? No time to waste then. Okay, so Fifi wrote it. I know Fifi wrote it. Maybe blame Fifi could have worked. Maybe. Who's in the quad? Oh boy, this could be an interesting conversation. Just need to get to that point again to talk to Mulligatawny more. Maybe. I feel like I need more evidence before I can, like, accuse Fifi, because she knows. She knows Fifi's lying. Because her and the matron were even like, Fifi told... How do I phrase this? Fifi said Louisa told her Verity pushed her out the window, if you know what I'm saying. So, like, that's almost like a code for them to be like, oh yeah, like, Fifi said this, so just follow along, sort of thing. In the middle, Nun Jenny, blah, blah, blah. They're all chatting. Talk to someone. I want to finish that conversation with Natty about her name. Oh, cool. I have that option. So what is your real name? You would not believe me if I said. It would put us both in great danger. Now you have to tell me. I cannot. I suppose it's something funny. Like bottom face. Natasha nipple flaps. No! You are disgusting. Then what? My true name. The name my mother and father gave me when I was born. It is Anastasia. Anastasia Romanova. That doesn't seem bad. I've heard that somewhere before. Of course you have. It is the name of princess. One day I will return to Russia and claim my birthright with furious vengeance. But not today. Today I must be a mere schoolgirl. Darling, are you alright? You seem cold to me, and I would know cold. I am from Russia. Maybe keep this going. I saw a girl fall out of a window. I'm going to be expelled. Everything is wrong. This is true. The world turns into darkness every day. But in every cellar, there's a window. Every plant grows towards the light. Where is your light, Ronnie? Can you see it? I want to believe you, but everyone here is awful. Say I don't know. I used to know, but now I feel so turned around. In Russia, we have saying, walk over the snow and do not stop. Okay. I guess. I found Louisa upside down in a rose bush. And you did? My goodness. She has been carousing all night, perhaps. Daddy, I need a big favor. Okay. At the prize given, the owl's going to accuse me of something I didn't do. Will you tell her I was in her room this morning? But darling, when I awoke, you were not there. I'm asking you to lie for me. Darling, I'll understand. These are dark times. We strays must band together. Sisters through adversity. If called upon, I will speak. We know she won't lie. Right, but I was kind of hoping I would be able to use her name as leverage. So kind of like a, you trust me with this thing, I'm trusting you with this thing. Bad boys for life sort of thing. School building, place like a prison. Yeah, I've read this. Leave the school quad. So the quad is empty. I didn't have a chance to talk to Fifi, which is not unexpected. Nat's there with Miss Lemon. Sal, Bridget, Matron, and Louisa. Wait, where's Fifi? Who needs blackmail when you have a friend perfectly willing to lie for you? She won't. She, we've had this scenario before where we think she's gonna lie for us, and then like I call on her in the meeting or in the gathering thing, and she kind of folds under pressure. But there's a scenario where if I don't, she gets stuck under her. If she reaches for her slippers under her bed and gets stuck, and I tell her I won't pull her out unless she swears to lie for me at the thing. Which is absurd. So that might be the only time I can actually convince her to lie for me. Which I guess that creates a timeline where I could start the day, push Louisa out the window, go to my bedroom, have that conversation with Nat right away, and be like, listen, you're gonna lie for me, else I'm gonna keep you trapped under your bunk forever. And then I could go to the shed and talk to Will and be like, listen, I know you the baby daddy, lie for me. And then I could maybe talk to Susan and see what's up with that. Because it seems like I need 3 people. The only ones I can definitely get to lie for me seem like Susan, Will, and Nat. I don't think I can get where are the other ones? I don't think I can get Bridget to lie. She might not even be smart enough to know how to lie. And Fifi's definitely not going to lie for me, so I figured Nat caved partially because we threatened her instead of asking her, because last time we did threaten her. Right, I was trying to work into that. I figured like the dialogue tree would give me an option where like if she refused or like was resistant at first, I'll just be like, listen, princess, I'll tell everybody your name. And she'd be like, Ronnie, how could you? I will do as you ask, but I do not feel good about it. Something like that. All right, let's go to the cellar. We're gonna find that little scumbag down there, and I'm gonna beat her to death with a wine bottle. Oh, I don't have my yarn anymore. Oh well. This run's already kind of scuffed, but I did learn a lot. What's the sound? No details. Okay. Part of me is wondering if maybe at some point I can hear Fifi, or I don't know. Room of bottles. So now I have to turn left. Yep, left. Y'all think the sewer priest will have more options now that we've talked to the owl about it? Maybe. Why does she keep saying, did I just go right? And it's going to take me to the curved path. I don't want the curved path. But she can definitely hear something? Yeah, she's losing it. I hear the distant moaning voice again. I'll turn right. Is that left or right? How do you not know if you're going left or right? Even if you can't see anything, you know which way. Alright, the murmuring grows louder at least. I'll do that. Passage opens up, wider tunnel, left or right. I turn right. I think I went left last time. No, wait, that was left. You dummy. Alright, well, at least I got there. What do they keep down here? Here goes. The eerie voice is strangled to silence. There's dragged footsteps as though from a limping creature. Behind the door stands a figure. The toothless old man glares at me. It's a sewer priest. Hello there, dearie. Come in, welcome. Smite him with something. You're the chaplain. Yes, that's quite right, quite right. Happy you've heard of me. Yeah. Smith Mulligatawny, an atheist. I've heard, I mean, dear me, suggestions of something that happened when she was, well, you know, out in Africa, apparently. I'm sure a place like that can, yes, exactly. You live down here? Yes, well, I suppose I do, rather. I mean, it came with the title, you see. I have a contract, you see, Tabitha too. Why do you stay down here? Like now? Where? Maybe... Can't they give you a proper room? I mean, this used to be a dormitory, you see, before, in the older days. They mostly come at night. Mostly. The lower forms, they slept down here in racks. Lots of them, like fruit on the vine. Fruit on the, yes, vine. I didn't really believe our school had a chaplain. Oh, well, I'm rather disappointed by that. I know I don't have much contact. Miss Mulligatawny doesn't think it matters. I know, of course. But still, one hopes influence a little here and there. You should get out of the cellar, maybe. But dear me, no, I don't think so. This is the best place. Really, it is. How can you survive? They bring me what I need. It's best this way, you see? Best. Don't. Don't be going. Okay, I guess I have this option. Does Miss Mulligatawny really not know you're down here? Not know, goodness gracious. Of course she knows. She's the one who keeps me down here. Her and me, of course. I'm to blame, you see. Perhaps don't tell anyone you came down here. Why not? I'd be in terrible trouble, I think. I'm not really supposed to have visitors, you see. Why not? Please, either go if you're going or have tea. Alright, I'll have some tea. I take one more step further into the room. It's like a trip on some kind of wire. You wonderful thing. See, I can't tell if he's shouting as like, oh no, you poor creature. But his face makes me think like, you fell into my trap. He races towards me, arms outstretched. I'm rooted to the spot in horror. Then he has me by the arms. See, this is where I was a little... This is where I had the thought that maybe this isn't as terrible as it appears. Because last time, the first time I found him, I think I did shove back, and he's like, he freaked out. He was like, whoa, 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 you know, like, just get out of here, blah, blah, blah. The second time I hit him with a wine bottle and I knocked him unconscious. I even got an achievement for it. I don't think I've ever said get off me. So I guess this is my only option. Get off me! Og, of course. See, this same thing. When I shove him back, it's the same thing. He scuttles backwards like a crab and curls into a ball sobbing. I don't waste another moment, but turn and flee. I don't stop running until I do, and I have no idea where I am. Oh no, I dropped my wool somewhere. I'm just gonna skip through everything. Oh, well, I guess. Can't find any rungs. If this is where I came in, weren't there like crates? Okay. Main tunnel in front of me again. But also, he should not have randomly hugged a girl. We don't know that he was trying to hug her. Like, that's the thing. Part of me is like, oh no, she tripped. I need to help her. But the other part is like, said she tripped on like a wire. But if he wasn't expecting a visitor, why would he? I guess if maybe Fifi comes down here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wish there was more that I could do with that interaction, because it feels incomplete. I thought it said it's like I tripped a wire. I thought it was like I tripped on a wire. I don't remember. Haha, rewind time. Room is filled with crates of books. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Oh, little near. Okay, I don't want to go back that way. Then I turn right. Continue left. Room of bottles. Panic. Going mad down here. I'm never going to escape. In a blind panic, I start to run, taking turns at random. It's like I trip some kind of wire. Okay. I can't breathe except to scream, but my screams don't make any sound. I can hardly breathe. It's like the air is running out. I trip and fall and get up and start running again. The walls are closing in. I don't stop running until I hit a stone wall and full in the face. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you panic, you eventually find your way out. Just like on its own. Without warning, I'm back in the room with the stairs. Oh, thank heavens. Retreat into daylight. Are you alright, love? Oh yeah, we've done this. Oh, it's the prize giving. Okay. Who's up here? Lisa, Sal, and Bridget. Oh, it'd be fun to go to the sand, actually. I've never had the opportunity to be there with all three of them without the matron. And I imagine at some point the matron will just drag me to the ceremony anyways. So maybe I'll go to the sand. I don't know, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'm not really supposed to be here. Louisa Hardcastle is lying on the bed here. Gotta go to bed. See you, Danliest. Have a good night, my friend. Bridget is also here, sitting up and looking dazed. The door swings open. Yeah, so I didn't even get that far. All right. Matron is dragging me to the prize giving. Matron tosses me through the door and wipes her hands on her apron. Sit down and stay put. The hall is full of girls waiting for the prize giving ceremony to begin. The hall is full of girls. Miss Mulligatawny has appeared in the doorway like a singer taken to the stage. All the girls hurry to their feet. Welcome to our signature event of the year. You may now cheer. So yes, matron. Don't yes, matron me, madam. I've seen it all before. Now then, sit. As many of you are aware, today marks a remarkable anniversary. She's addressing us, but also lines of parents seated in the back, like mourners at a funeral. In the pew in front of mine, Fifi leans forward, listening eagerly. I'm gonna elbow Susan. She giggles and elbows me right back. A day written in the mind of every Englishman, a day that showed the hubris of man struck down by the indomitable force of nature. The hubris, it gets you every time. Fifi leans back in her pew, snickering quietly to herself. I stick something in her hair. The rose head. Miss Vaudeville, please remove that flower. You look like a hostess. Sorry, Miss Mulligatawny. She bats the flower away, but doesn't even turn around. 10 years ago, the great ship, the Titanic, struck an iceberg and a great many lives were lost. The ship, like the school, was built proud and strong. I jump with surprise. Someone is trying to slide a pencil into my ear. I've never screamed or turned and punched. What do I gotta lose at this point? I turn and punch. If it's Natty, she's not gonna lie for me anyways. Yep, it's Natty. I turn and lay a full punch on Natasha's face. The pencil goes flying and so does Natty. Amersham, can you please constrain your gorilla-like tendencies for 10 minutes? I also got another achievement for knocking someone else unconscious. Let's go. She resumes her lecture. Understand this, girls. Even a great ship can be wrecked by the dark forces of nature. Forces inside each and every one of us that must be contained and controlled. I know already, looking around, that There are girls who understand what I mean and those who do not. To the second group, I say this: doom comes upon us all. Now to the prizes. The prize giving begins. Trophies for all sorts of stuff. Having clean shoes. I look around. There are a number of conspicuous absences. And towering over all is Matron, swigging surreptitiously from what looks like a medicine bottle. There's one last prize to announce before we proceed to the inauguration of the head girl. A buzz goes around the hall. This is unexpected. This is a special award for Verity Amersham. 100 heads turn to stare. Stand up, Amersham. Put my feet up. I stand up. I get on my feet. There's a hush. The award I would like to give to Verity Amersham, ladies and gentlemen, girls, is a very special award, one that has never been given before. Best Actress. The owl's unblinking stare doesn't waver. This is a new award celebrating the most ignominious expulsion from the old nunnery in its long history. There's a gasp from the whole hall. By pushing Louisa Hardcastle out the window, Verity, there's a second, even louder gasp. You have foregone your place amongst us. A few tadpoles in the front row started crying. I didn't do it. Silence, worm. Verity Amersham, your name will be expunged from our school. From every record book, from every book, from the wall of admissions itself. It will be forbidden. No one may speak it. It will be as though you never existed. Do you have anything to say for yourself before you disappear forever? I look out across the faces of my fellows. Will! Tell them I didn't do it. I look around and point him out, sulking in the back. The gardener? What's the gardener got to do with this? Aye, Miss Mole, she's right. The jumping? Ah, yes. That was the French one's doing it, was. She's got it on for Louis like an account of her jealousy, like. The owl blinks twice in surprise. Excuse me? Talked her right up into panic. That's it? The owl looks like she's been hit by a spade. Are you quite sure of this? Certain, miss. Only thing that makes sense. Louis were happy. Believe me on that. He nods once more, then sits down. Well, I can't honestly say I find that very convincing, young man. These are your last minutes, Verity. See, like... See, I need more people. I need more people to, like, come to my aid. I don't know if telling Will that Fifi was jealous of her is the right call, because that's like... I forget they don't have a chat log thing, which is so weird. This game needs a chat log. You're blaming me because I'm a scholarship girl. You can keep the grant money and fill my place with a fee-paying student. You're guilty because you're desperate. You're desperate because you're poor. You're poor scum from a poor background. You cannot argue with economics. Your departure, Verity, is for the good of the whole school. I'll hope you come to realize that in time. And Fifi? Yes, you're head girl. Enjoy. And I'm Hermia too? Sacre bleu. Superb. But she's guilty. Punch her in the face. Yeah.
And stay down.
A scholarship.
Whee!
Who wrote the threatening note if it wasn't Louise, so we know it was Fifi? Can I get someone to vouch for me? Can I make Fifi look guilty? I think, can I get someone to vouch for me and make Fifi look guilty are probably going to be one and the same. Well, wait a minute. We have we can get Fifi's badge off of Louisa. Because remember, Louisa has Fifi's badge, and Louisa's badge is in the potting shed. So what can we do with Fifi's badge to incriminate her? Maybe we could bring it up here? Maybe we could take the badge and like shove it up here somewhere to make it look like maybe it fell off in a fight. Because we have not taken the badge off of Louisa's person in a while, and they've never commented about Louisa having Fifi's badge. So I don't think having it on Louisa is like any sort of... That's not going to help us. So maybe we take the badge and put it in here. That's going to be tricky. Getting that back up here without like Bridget seeing me coming in. I think what I need to do... is throw my stick out, talk to Will, or get my stick, talk to Will. No. I need to get my stick, then go talk to Nat, stash my stick, then go talk to Will, then find Susan. Susan has to be part of the equation, but I don't even know where she is until like, because I don't even think I see her at the first assembly. Okay, that's my plan though. Stick, Nat, Will, Susan. Thwack. All right. Can we get a sample of Fifi's handwriting anywhere to prove she wrote the note? It's a good question. I can't think. Can you pass a note to Fifi at any point? It's true. In in geometry or something, we do write notes back and forth. That might be something. Yeah, that might be something. Okay. I am gonna also see if I can take the book before Bridget shows up. Take my No, I don't want to read my filth book. I just want to take it. Oh, come on. Run for it. Oh, okay. Whew. I got out before Bridget showed up. So I'm gonna go here, grab my stick. I can't go back there. I guess that's fine. So I'll go to my room. And I gotta be mean to Nat. I don't think anybody saw me. Nat's still asleep. Our bunks. Climb up to my bunk. Grab Mr. Snuggles. unpin the note. Pocket it. All right. Can we also go the be my best friend forever route instead of the mean route? I don't think I can convince her in just like, you know, an hour's worth of real time, like game time, to say lie for me with this. But I will wake Natty up.
Cooey.
Good morning, Natty. There's a wall up as Nat jumps up and bangs her head on my bunk. Oh, okay. This made me think of it, and I don't know why, but I wanted to ask you guys something because I know both of you know classical music. So Mason has been listening to classical music at school as part of like his music class sort of thing. And he said the French Can song written by that French guy. You have my full attention. So the French Can song written by the French guy. I don't know, Johann Jacques something. He said that the song Carnivals of the Animals, or Carnival of the Animals, Section 4, Tortoises, is the can just slowed down. Is that true? Because I listened to it, I'm having a hard time picking it up. I listened to both. I listened to the original French can. And then I listened to Carnival of the Animals, Section 4, Number 4, Tortoises. And they say he said it's a slowed down version of the can. Well, so you haven't listened to all the way through. There's like 15 parts of it, apparently. I found it on Spotify. I was like, good grief, I'm not listening to all that. But he said it was just the tortoises. So I don't know. Again, I listened to it. I couldn't hear it. My brain isn't tuned that way, though. So I thought maybe you guys might know, because you know all these songs, like these random license-free, royalty-free songs. Public domain, that's what I was trying to say. All these public domain songs that I don't even recognize from the game. So Wikipedia confirms. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't hear it then. No, stop, don't. Good morning. Ronnie, my darling, I had the most awful dream. Ronnie, why can't I see you? Have I gone blind? Is this the final indignity? I'm up here, silly. Of course. I thought you were an angel calling me from heaven. But no, it is only Ronnie. I will try to rise. Hattie leans out to look up at me with a frown. Ronnie, darling, where are my slippers? Where are my slippers? Where did you leave them? I do not know. Under my bed, perhaps. Update, I listened for like 5 seconds, and yes, it's very clear. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just not my brain. I don't have that gift. Ah, yes, of course. Here they are. Where would I be without you, Ronnie? Mother Russia? Aha, it is not you who keeps me from my beloved Mother Russia. It is our own unruly children. Now, Verity, perhaps you will pull me back out. I have to be going now. Ronnie, do not make such a joke, please. From the gasping noise she's making, I think she's starting to panic. It's in the low strings, if that helps any. I'll listen to it. I need something in return. Anything you hear, anything. I need you to lie. You are in trouble? Bad trouble. I think so. I can hear it in your voice. You see your doom approaching, a white-mouthed horse with red-eyed rider. I know his face. Help me and I'll pull you out. I see you have no choice, sister. And neither do I suppose. You have an agreement. Alright then. Hop down from the bunk and grab her ankles. Now pull, dear Ronnie, pull! Holler for she scrambles quickly up under her duvet. There, I am awake. Now I must put on my stockings. Wish me luck. Blah, blah, blah. We've done all this. Good luck, have fun. That is her knees around her head. It's tugging at her stockings. I gotta go. Wait, who else is there? The owl's there. Oh, I can't go back. Oh no. Does it mean the owl found my stick? I can't go to the shed either. Where's Susan? I don't know where anyone is at. Maybe I'll go to the sand real quick just to kill some time. I don't want to go talk to Fifi. She just calls me a rat. Matron is here, sleeves rolled up like she's about to unblock a toilet. Girl, do not enter without knocking. I might have been in the middle of a delicate matter. I knock. Matron's only replies to growl like a bear. From one of the beds, a girl looks up groggily. Who's there? Is that you, Verity? Sally, don't exert yourself now. We want you out here by open day. I won't be better by open day. I'll never be better. I'm going to die. Probably. I think this is the route I went when I got her to use like her voodoo doll. Of course not. She's gonna milk this sore throat of hers like it was a prize Jersey cow. Matron won't show me my charts. Her blessed charts. This isn't a war hospital. We don't have any charts. Whatever you... And you don't have herpes or whatever you think it is. Oh. Maybe someone does have herpes and it's not just Fifi who wants them. So what have you got? I think it's the Spanish flu. My parents died of it, you know. Your parents are in Basingstoke, young lady, as you well know. Honestly, giving young ladies books to read was the worst thing anyone ever did. Again, I don't want to mention Louisa, because no one knows she fell yet, except Mulligatawny. How do you manage to get in here so often? I could tell you my secret, but it's a secret. That's enough chattering now. No more of it, if you please. I've got girls to knock up. Mind you make it to Chapel Amersham. With that, she leaves the room. Oh, okay. I'm going straight for the medicine cabinet. Matron keeps the serious medicines and a blah, blah, blah. Unlock the door with a safety pin. I wonder if I can just jiggle this, saw it in a book, and... bullseye. But you can't go in there. Matron will skin you. Look at the bottles. Yeah. Take a bottle. Okay. Chloroform we know will make someone sleep. Arsenic is just straight up poison. I have no idea what cod liver oil is. I feel like I just take chloroform. I feel like it's the most generally useful in a game like this. Careful now. Knock out the cork and you're a goner. I can take another one? I'll take all of them. Close it. Do something else. I can chloroform Sally. Now I'll ask if she knew Louisa. Me? Do you think Louisa Hardcastle pays any attention to me? She doesn't even know I exist. It's not like I ever hit the ball. Alright, well, see ya. Try not to die. Thanks, Verity. I go. Rose bushes. The stick. Take it. Lever. Wait. Louisa's unconscious. I need to take her badge. What if I slipped one of the poisons into Louisa's pocket? See, here's the problem I have. I don't think that'll work because it's very clear Matron, Fifi, and Mulligatawny are in on it. So if I try and make it look like an accident, like, oh, she had this, I don't think they're gonna believe me or care about it. They'll just be like, whatever. Like, we know you didn't do it, but that's not the point. So I mean, maybe I just take the badge. Take it. Pocket it. Leave her alone. Leave her. Go to the shed. Alright. Let's get Will to vouch for us. Wait, what? Why didn't we have that option? Why didn't we have his dialogue? That's weird. I don't want to hide my hockey stick here, I don't think. Or maybe I do, I don't care. I'm gonna talk to Will again. Okay, now I can talk about the condition. Did you know about Louisa's condition? I mean, she is... So it is yours. I mean, well, it must be, if you know what I mean. Tell me everything. Simply got so much to learn. Now then, for sure, the blah blah blah. Think I might tell her. You're gonna help me. You know Fifi? What's she got to do with anything? She's the one who made Luisa jump. See, yeah, I think I just have to go with this one again. I think I just have to go with this one again because I can't try and... You just got done with youth activity. How are things progressing? A little slow, but we're getting there. We're making some progress. I don't want to do these options because I don't want to make him think Fifi cares about him in any way, because I don't think he thinks that. But if I can just get him to think she's just an evil person who pushed your baby mama out the window, that might just resonate better. And I know it's what I did last time, and I wasn't crazy about how he handled it in the assembly, but that might just be my only option. She's Belgian, really. Come to the prize giving afternoon if you're honest. If you say Fifi did it, everyone will believe you. I won't do that. I'll talk to Miss Mulligatawny then. Oh, come on. I'm not the one who fooled around. His expression becomes a hard line. It's like that. She's your enemy as much as mine. She tried to ruin the woman you love. Let me get rid of her for good. I understand. So Will agreed to come to... See, this bothers me. The fact that that popped up for him, but it didn't for Nat. All right, see you, nerd. I thought when I was having my conversation with Nat earlier, I didn't get all the dialogue options I was expecting to. And so the fact that that one popped up for Will, but it didn't for Nat, concerns me. Who's up here? Miss Lemon. Oh, shoot. I don't necessarily want to do that. I have no idea where Susan is. Maybe this is where I'll get a note. Take your seats, do not dawdle or delay. There's no time to waste in here. I sit behind my school desk. Take out Euclid, turn to chapter 6. Natasha's next to me, but she's ignoring me. Oh man, I don't really want to apologize to Nat, but I'm going to. I scribble her a quick note. I'm sorry. She balls it up and throws it away. Okay. You recall the trinomial distribution of the multiple of 6. Oh boy. What do I even have to say? Alright, I guess I'll raise my hand. I like maths. Can I go to the bathroom? I should think you can, but you may not. Did I do something with Bridget? Yeah, I think I wrote a note to Bridget once and she just like literally didn't even read it. Okay, so I left that. Maybe I go up to the library. Maybe I go to the library and just see if I can't slip the badge up there. Hello, Verity. I'll talk to her. Show her the note? I bet you Miss Lemon could confirm that that's Fifi's handwriting. Try that. I found this note, Miss Lemon. I wanted you to see it. Hold it out for her to see. Strange. The note is signed Hardcastle, but that isn't Louisa's writing. Louisa writes rather like a monkey, I'm afraid to say. Maybe she got someone else to write it for her? Do you recognize it? Miss Lemon peers at the writing for a moment. All you girls are taught to write the same way as you know. Real handwriting doesn't develop until well into womanhood. But if I had to guess, well, I shouldn't guess. It's a serious matter. Fifi? Miss Lemon gives a very slight nod. Okay. That ended up working out. Since Louisa writes like her wrist was broken. By the way, Verity, we have rehearsal for the play tomorrow. I'd like you to say one more night before going home. Have you learned your lines? I've learned them. No, I'm great at learning lines. You can rely on me. The library door slams open, and there it is. Yep, she's here to accuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I can, like, how the conversation with Miss Mulligatawny is going to play out. And I don't know. I don't know what to say here. All right, let's go get this conversation over with. See, are you certain Amersham is guilty? Certain. Fifi says Louisa told her so herself, if you see what I mean. Yeah, like that's clearly some like code or whatever. Miss Amersham, you have something you wish to tell me? Let's get straight to the point. You want to expel me for this even though you know I didn't do it because you have to blah blah blah. Go on. You know Louisa jumped. You must know or else you'd be much less calm than you are now. But if you don't blame someone, it'll look bad for the school. No point in appealing to your honor. I could try the blame Fifi thing now that I have a note that is confirmed to be in her handwriting. Fifi told Louisa to jump. She's a rotten apple and you need her gone. Fifi, really? I'm assured that Fifi says Louisa named you specifically. Fifi was lying to cover herself. Perhaps. All right, Verity. You think Miss Vaudeville had something to do with this? She's French, miss. I do. I see. Have until prize giving. Fail and you'll be expelled. Off you go. Don't forget to pack. I'll show her the threatening note. Dale appears at the note. That is Fifi's writing, but then Hardcastle writes like a crab. She might have simply asked Fifi to write it for her. This note proves Fifi told Louisa to come to the library. And that's when she pushed her out. Pure fantasy. See? Again, I'm like providing all this evidence, or at least stuff that should make her claim against me maybe not as concrete as she previously assumed. She doesn't want to hear it, but it does say she looks rattled, which means that whatever defense she thought she had set up between herself, Matron, and Fifi and all that is perhaps cracking. which is, again, more than we've gotten. Why don't you expel me immediately? Do you think Fifi might be guilty? I have my reasons, girl. Mine, not yours. Fine. Enough talking. Where's Susan? Natty. Good grief, everyone's here. Looks like you've gotten some good progress with the note, at least. It's more than we had before. Again, we always knew Fifi wrote it, but it's nice that someone else can actually verify that. I mean, shoot, maybe go to the grounds and just tell Fifi, like, I know what you're doing. If we've never gone to gym, have we? I don't think that's an option. The only rooms I can go to are library, classroom, my room, and the sand. Like, there's not actually any other rooms. And like, I can't go to Susan's room or Luis's room or anything like that. I'm pretty limited in where I can go. I'll go to the grounds. It could be fun to have everyone there. The whole school does gym class together. About 100 girls file out and stand filing in the grounds. This is gym? Oh, I must have missed that. Because apparently this is gym. I attended gym class. That's my bad. Right, you awful girls. Time to get warmed up. Hammer jumps. I've not done this. She demonstrates, huffing away. This is great illustration, by the way. Bounce over to Fifi. Ooh. Is there any way I can get Bridget to... Oh, Bridget just seems too dumb to, like, lie to me. Or lie for me. I'm gonna go to Fifi. I have a demand of you. You will give me Herminia. Over there, matron, in the roses. Now then, Miss Louisa. There, do you see her? I do. Stand back. What are these poses? Matron smashes into the depths of the rose bush where Louisa lies. Matron hefts the groaning and broken Louisa over her shoulder like she was a sack of coal. Will she live? Oh, she'll live all right. Not her I'm worried about. I'll come back for you, Amersham. Without another word, Matron stomps back inside the school building. Fifi swivels to glare at me. She hurries after Matron. No talking, girls. Concentrate. Finally, Matron blows her whistle twice. Time's up. The other girls all look worn out and flushed, but I'm fine. Fifi narrows her eyes at me. You seem relaxed, Verity. I am exhausted. The girls file away inside. I'm just really fit. Humph. I think you are a rat who cannot jump. Oof. I'll talk to Natty. You're still not speaking to me? No. All right then. I'll talk to Bridget, see what my options are. Do you know Hardcastle at all? Do you know Hardcastle at all? No. Great. Think of any reason why she'd want to jump out of a window? Not really. Unless there's a hockey ball on the other side. I love how Bridget says, unless there's a hockey ball outside, and then just leaves without saying another word. Should we try a run where we don't betray Natty and talk to her in gym? Maybe. Susan! I can't go there. But I want to talk to Susan! What's in the village? We can't leave. I think I've tried. The path to the village, road leads to the village. The village has a train station. From there, I can go anywhere. All right, then, Verity. No looking back. There's a pub in the village. Maybe I can get some work there. Oh. Apparently, I can leave. It's a brisk walk down the lane to the Croc and Gamble. All right, miss. Shouldn't you be in school?
The barman at the local has seen it all before.
What does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Aren't you a little young? Just pour it, old man. I think you better get back to your classes, miss. Thought landlords were supportive. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I want a job. A job? That's what? Whatever you've got. Bit young, aren't you? No. Look, you can't just walk in here demanding a job. Gotta do something. Are you serious? I'm gonna take you on. I don't want you walking out of me 2 hours later. Give up on school and become a barmaid? What? No, okay, no. I can't do that because this is the only run where I've had Will and potentially Natty there to vouch for me. I'm gonna finish this run by trying to talk to Susan. Is my father here? I don't know. We have a few parents staying here. If you can see him, then there he is. No, I'll go back to school. That's funny. Now that I know I can do that, that's actually not bad. All right. Okay, Susan's not there anymore. Lemon is there. Mulligatawny's in for perch. She doesn't look up as I come in. Are you cross with me? She doesn't answer. Our bunks. We're on me. Please, will you speak to me? I shall not. My timetable is pinned to the back of the door. Oh. 9 a.m. prayers. 10 a.m. geometry. 11:30 a.m. gym. Ugh. 1 p.m. lunch. 2 p.m. Latin. 3 p.m. home for day prep for me. And then for the prize ceremony. So lunch is in 1 minute. I'll pocket it. Whatever. Time to be going. I'm gonna follow her. I've not been to lunch. Then there's Susan. Middle of the school quad stands a statue of Nun Jenny, founder and patron saint of the school. She's surrounded by girls. They're all chattering excitedly. Talk to someone. Go over to Susan. Oof. I don't just want to be like, tell the owl is with you. Have you heard about Louisa? Heard? Heard what? She fell out the library window this morning. That's terrible. Does Matron know? Maybe you should tell her? I think so. That's the sort of thing Matron likes to know, I think. It's a pity, though. I was hoping Louisa could help me with my geometry prep. You've been looking for Louisa today? Well, maybe if I can help her with the geometry prep. Is Louisa good at geometry? No, she's terrible at it. And I can't read a word she writes, or her handwriting is so bad, but she's my school mother. So it's good to know. She's supposed to help me. Thought I'd at least ask. I do so try with her, you know. Your mother? Not my real mother, silly. My school mother. She's more or less jumping on the spot. Oh, Ronnie. Isn't it exciting? What is? You big silly? The prize giving. It's the end of the term. So nervous, I'm sweating raindrops. Why are you nervous? I don't know what I'm gonna win. You might not win anything. I never do. Well, of course you don't. It wouldn't be fair if you did. What do you mean by that? You're here on scholarship. Everyone knows that. Means if you got a great big... means you've got a great big boffin brain in there, doesn't it? With that, she flounces away to bother someone else. Maybe I should have just told her straight up. Alright, I'm going over to Fifi. We did not finish our conversation. It's a simple thing. You will be blah blah blah. This about the play? Yes, it's about the play. But Miss Lemon chose the parts. We can't change them. You can drop out. You can tell her you do not want the pressure. And believe me, there will be pressure. It is simple. You will leave the school tonight and you will never come back. I will be Hermia and you will be in the gutter. Like the rat. I say I don't even get to talk to her. She just calls me a rat and then leaves. Hermia is mine. I'll never give her up. Tell me that tomorrow. Go over to Susan. Okay, so I do have the option. Could you tell the owl I was with you this morning? When Louisa fell, I mean, but you weren't. But could you just say I was anyway? I don't think so. I'm not very good at lying. Usually I go all pink and shaky. I don't like it. Please, for me. Sorry, Ronnie. Are you any good at geometry? Definitely. Oh, good. Maybe I'll ask you this evening. Do you like Louisa? No, she was a horrible mother. She never helped me when I was homesick. She wouldn't fix my stockings no matter how many sweets I offered her. She doesn't like sweets. I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong with someone who doesn't like sweets? And there was the bloody business. What bloody business? It was last week. I had one of my wizard nosebleeds. Matron gave me a cold flannel and sent me to Louisa so she could hold it against my face. And Louisa was mean to you? Not exactly. She held the flannel to my face after the nosebleed stopped. She put the flannel in her own laundry bag. And then she hit me on the nose. She hit you? Right in the stinking hooter. It's only small too, so she must have really aimed. Not hard, but it jolly hurt. And of course it started bleeding again. And she held that one with, well, with what I don't like to say. Did she hold it bleeding with her underwear? To try and maybe convince someone that she was still menstruating? I don't like to say. I know exactly why she did it. Because she's a vampire, that's why. Bye, Ronnie, I have to do drawing. Louisa is harvesting Susan's blood? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I still have the option to talk to Natty. I would not hear it if you did. Okay. What's my schedule? Of course, I can't. I don't know why I can't see that. Not standing on business. I respect her for it, even if I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's Latin class. Don't mind the window, please sit down. I sit down beside Natty. Miss Lemon, I have stomachache. Better go see matron. Thank you, miss. She paused in the doorway to stick her tongue out at me. Dang. Well, Verity, it seems like you don't have a partner for this lesson. You'll have to work up here with me. I better go see if Natty's alright. I don't think that's necessary. I put my head down and work through the verb tables Miss Lemon gives me. There's nothing else to be done. Alright, girls, I don't feel like teaching much today, to be honest. I'm rather shocked about the window. So if you want to sit here and read, you may. Otherwise, go off and play. Oh, man. I'm kind of, like, in a tough spot here. Oh, wow. I can just say she was pregnant? Did you know Louisa was with child? What? You surely can't mean that. I do mean it. You didn't know? I didn't, and also I'd rather not believe it. Only, why through the window? I see why she fell, but why break the window? Because of the legend about the window. Did you get the compass decoded now that you're in Latin class? Yes. Like, you can't take the compass off the wall, but you can, if you go into Miss Eyre's room, you can read the compass and then come back and ask Miss Lemon about if she knows about the compass, and then she'll tell you, like, roughly what it means or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but she did. I have talked to her about it, yes. The widow gave the baby to Nun Jenny. Oh, poor Louisa. She had no idea how it happened to her? I always say we should really teach our girls these things. How are they supposed to go out in the world prepared if they don't know? They give soldiers helmets. What? Do you believe me? What's that, dear? Of course I do. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Let's see now. The devil has long fingers but short arms. I didn't realize Louisa didn't know if that's accurate. No, I think she knows. I think she knows. So, like, matron knows. And the headmaster, Mulligatawny knows. So they're all in cahoots in order to get Louisa to kill herself, or to, oh, I mean, doesn't know how it happened. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. But they're all just trying to get rid of Louisa because her getting pregnant on school grounds would be an absolute blight. Plus, she's the daughter of a lord. And so the whole, I mean, like, the school would get, like, shut down, guaranteed. And so they're just trying to pin everything on me because I'm expendable. Forever, did you see such a thing? Yeah, on the motto on the compass. That's interesting. I didn't look at it this run, but I still... It's carved on Miss Eyre's compass. Oh, yes, right. I'm not sure Irene can read Latin, so that's something. But her first name is Irene? Irene Eyre? Yes, what of it? Hmm. I know they think she's a vampire, so like, the ire at the end I thought was maybe part of it, but I don't know what. Oh, nothing. It's a bit more ridiculous than she normally is. I don't know, I'll tell her. This Mulligatawny is gonna expel me. For the window? You, really? Seems like a rumor out of hand to me. Fifi's annoyed that you cast me as Hermia. I don't think Fifi can carry Hermia. Fifi's more of a dancer, whereas you as Bite. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave. Can I find Susan? I don't have any opportunity to talk to Susan. 3 o'clock is all about wrapping up, so I might as well just, like, I don't know, go pack or something. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with Susan. That's the one I can't figure out. Oh, it's prize giving already? I thought that didn't start till 4. Maybe she asked for geometry help? I mean, it doesn't seem like I have... It doesn't seem like I have that option. Maybe, though. You're so dumb, Mr. Snuggles. No, I would never do such a thing. Punch Mr. Snuggles' stupid face. Unstuff Mr. Snuggles. My goodness. Wow, I got really worked up at Mr. Snuggles. Is something hidden in him? Oh, that's interesting. Listen, this run's already scuffed. I can't. Maybe I can go back up. Yeah, okay. Are you contented? You're so dumb, Mr. Snuggles. Get stuffed. I'm gonna unstuff you. And how much... Boy, and how much of it is... Hey, stop that! Stop that! Sniff, sniff. Mr. Snuggles is now lying in a pool of his own stuffing. There is nothing in there. I'm the worst person in the world for no reason. He says an X over his eye. I am bad. All right. This is really the only shot I got, so... Talk to Susan one last time. Whee! It's almost time! Time for prize giving. Come on. Beefy, Natty, and Susan race in the chapel. Great. Wait for me! They're not gonna wait. Half the hall is full of girls waiting for the prize ceremony to begin. We deserve to be expelled. Hall's full of girls. Mrs. Mulligan and blah blah blah. Pretend to cheer. Susan besides me stifles a giggle. Now then, sit. Blah, blah, blah. I stick something in Fifi's hair. Fifi leans back. I stick the safety pin in Fifi's hair. I don't know why, but I did. I jump in surprise. Someone is trying to slide a pencil in my ear. So why is Nat still doing that if she hates me? I knock it away. All right. I look around. Fifi's trembling for some reason, so is Susan. Addie looks ready to go back to sleep. Bridge is peering at the stage like she's trying to read writing on the cups. And towering over all is Matron. Like if we... Where'd it go? Like if we had it. What do you mean, like if we had it? Like if we had what? I just see we deserve to be... Oh. I didn't... That message didn't come in for me at all. I see, we deserve to be expelled like if we had it. If we had the owl's pen. I think we tried that once, actually. I think? Alright, there's a hush, blah blah blah. I like awards. I didn't do it. Silence, worm. Blah blah blah. Will, tell them I didn't do it. I look around and point him out, sulking in the back. The gardener? Aye, aye, Miss Mole, she's right. The jumping? Ah, yes. That was the French one's doing, it was. She's got it out for Louis on account of her jealousy. The owl blinks. Excuse me? Talked her up into a right panic, that's it? The owl looks like she's been hit by a spade. Are you quite sure of this? Certain, miss. Only thing that makes sense. Louis were happy, believe me on that. Well, I honestly can't find that very convincing, young man. Nat has something to say, don't you, Nat? I turn around to Tasha, staring at me with hollow eyes. Nat knows I was in bed when Louisa fell. I'm not sure. Please, Nat. Nat draws herself up to her full height. Miss Mulligatawny, Verity and I are sisters in life and death, and she is innocent. I will not let her wear the stain of this accusation. Oh, wow! When I woke this morning, she was in the room with me, where she had been all night. Yes, but I cannot believe Louisa threw herself out of a window. I do not care what you believe, miss. Verity was not there, and that is the final word of a princess. Honestly. Okay. Finally, Miss Mulligatawny growls. It seems I may have misjudged you, Amersham, despite the fact that I never misjudge anyone. Okay. The saved run of all saved runs? As she speaks, she seems to be talking to someone at the back of the hall. Sit down and we will see what becomes of you next term. Next term, I'll push Fifi out the window. Please, miss, it was Fifi who made Louisa jump. The owl's voice is like ice. What does Miss Vaudeville have to do with this? Fifi told Louisa that jumping would fix her condition. Louisa Hardcastle was with child. I think we'll move on, young lady. She's Belgian. I am not. Have you quite finished with this gross slander, Amersham? Fifi wrote me a threatening note. She said I was dead meat. You're hardly looking healthy right now. It is not true. Not one word. I quite agree. This is pure fancy. And I must say, it's in poor taste. Mulligatawny girls do not fall into condition. Mulligatawny girls do not act out of ambition. For God's sakes, do sit down, Verity. You're staying in school. As for Fifi, she's due the highest honor of being made head girl. Please, will you stand? Me? Mon Dieu. I never thought this could come true. Throw something at her. The one run I didn't get expelled, I could do something to get me expelled. Liar! The shout is lost under the cheers. Fifi curtsies and flutters up to the stage. You told her to jump. I jumped to my feet, finger pointed, so you could become head girl. Fifi only shakes her head sadly. How could I do a thing like that? I was not even there. Ugh, Verity, you're like a rabid dog. Please, Miss Mulligatawny, can you not have her removed? Certainly, my dear. Miss Lyman, would you mind? Come along. I bite her hand. Alright, I leave. One of my first duties will be to ensure that riffraff like Amersham creatures are given proper responsibilities with laundry, cooking, blah, blah, blah. Great. Okay. I made it to end of term. Writing to inform you that your daughter has been flagged for inappropriate and worrying behavior. Our new head girl, Delphine Vaudeville, has particularly noted patterns of unseemly behavior and malicious thought. As such, we have been acting various punishments upon her in an attempt to correct her before it's too late. Okay. So, I mean, that's something. This is the farthest we've got. I was really worried that that thing with Nat wouldn't work out. So I'm glad that did. So even if our conversation doesn't go as I expected it to, I can still, I don't have to, like, it doesn't mean I have to scuff the run and just start over. So that's good to know. Time for the barmaid run. Yes. Okay. Okay. We made good progress, I feel like. Okay. It's 11:05 here. What happens if I do a barmaid run? Just...
Take that!
See you, Cass.
Bye!
Can I make Fifi look guilty? Well, that's really the only thing I have on the checklist. I need to make Gal believe that Fifi pushed Louisa. Okay. I'm running for it. I can't go to the grounds yet. When can I go to the grounds? I can't go to the potting shed yet either. I'm gonna go knock over Stupid Owl and take her pen. I'm not gonna do another full run. I'm just gonna see what happens if I become a barmaid. Knock it off its perch. Leave it. Dal's desk. Take the pen. I can't take it? I thought I did take it. Alright, I'm gonna run for it. But now she knows someone's been in her office. I can't go there. Okay, where can I go? I think you write the confession. Yeah, but it, so, like, I did that once. You write the confession, then you can take the pen. Ow. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna reset this run anyways. I just need to kill some time. Wow, it's the my door thing has been here this whole time. I guess I just assume that if you click my door, you just leave. 9 a.m. prayers, 10 a.m. geometry. Maybe I try, like, the next time I just try and make it 10 a.m. To see if, like, Susan's there or something. Okay, so if I take the timetable, then I always have it with me right here. Okay, that's good to know. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right, see ya. Can I go to the grounds yet? I can. A path to the village. Cheese it. Shouldn't you be in school? I've been expelled. I expelled myself anyways. That's different, I suppose, but it's your life. What can I get you? I want a job. A job? Well, now, as what? I can be a barmaid. It's a job, isn't it? In pirate novels and penny dreadfuls, this is my pub and I do the landlord in here. Look, you can't just walk in here demanding a job. Gotta do something. Are you serious? I'm not gonna take you on. I don't want you walking out on me 2 hours later. Give up on school and become a barmaid. I'm serious. Well, we'll try you out perhaps. Here, have a tea towel and get started. But mind your smile. Everyone likes to smile, understand? Oh, sometime later. I thought it was just game over. So that's it? You work here now? She's behind the bar. Do I know you? Oh my gosh. Aye, Father, I work here now. What can I get you? A pint of bitter, I think. And mind you pull a good head on it now. Then maybe you can tell me what you're really doing here.
Oh, nuts.
That's funny. It's with astonishment that I'm writing to inform your daughter is no longer a member of the school. It appears she have taken employment as a barmaid at a local pub. Such a position is hardly in keeping with the school's mandate to turn out promising girls. However, I am informed she pulls a good pint and entertains the clientele with an array of humorous voices. I hope this is of some consolation to you. Oh my gosh. That's so good. I did get an achievement for getting a job too. That's so good. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We took more time at the beginning of the stream than I thought we would, which is fine. Like I'm not upset about it. I would have liked to have gotten more progress today, but I had fun. This was a good stream. I hope you guys had fun too. Tuesday is pretty much just a ritual now, and I like that. And it seems like my wife doesn't care about it, so I think we're just gonna keep doing it for the time being until we get this done, and then who knows, maybe do Hollow Knight after that. So, anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I love this game. It's a little less intuitive than Overboard in that way, of just like my logical processing of how a conversation will flow is different in this than it was for me in Overboard, which felt very natural and very much like, if I say this person will assume X, Y, or Z, and blah blah blah. A lot of fun. I missed most of your stream, but hopefully next time I get to watch most of it. Hey, no worries, Alana fan. Yeah, I hope you can tune in next time. It'll be next Tuesday, same time. So, but yeah, no worries. Of course, you can always watch the VODs or just come hang out next time. But yeah, again, this game is great. The writing's great. I hope it lands. I hope it lands well. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Overboard landed the plane really strong with all the different endings, and I hope this has some version of that too. But okay, like I said, that's going to be it. Appreciate you all again. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. And yeah, otherwise, just be good to each other. Take your vitamins. Hug some people that are important in your life. Bye.